Hi, podcast listeners. We are so happy to share this episode of Predicting Chaos's first D&D campaign, Reincarnation, in an audio-only format. Our cast members for this show are Tyler Lee, our Dungeon Master, Bella, aka Not Bella, playing Belle, Kate, aka Catertot, playing Leah, Sage, aka Sweet X Sage, playing Mavis, and Sebastian, aka Why Not Sebastian, playing Hex. Our recording is done by Sailor Sunday. Music is provided by Epidemic Sound and Alexander Nakarada. The show is also available on YouTube and Twitch with a video component if you're into that. And with that, we welcome you to the world of Reincarnation. Hope you enjoy.
Previously on Reincarnation, our heroes made some friends. An Ankeg had discovered them in the tunnels, but the giant insect was dispatched by a party of dungeon delvers. Our heroes trepidatiously greeted the newcomers and, after some debate, told them that the Church of the Living was on the way, most likely. The adventurers introduced themselves: Sir Pillingham Quickpickles, the gnome; Turris Melter, the dragonborn; Erlith Mandelonine, the elf; Isongday, the human; and Celia, the plant-like being of unknown origin. After helping carve up the Ankeg for food, both parties made their way through the tunnels. Before Mavis passed out from blood loss, they all made camp for the night. Hex had a heart-to-heart with Belle before starting his watch. Afterwards, Leah communicated with Celia while utilizing her green sight. But their moment was cut short when a crossbow bolt came flying out of the tunnel, striking Erlith in the chest. But what awaits our heroes? How will they fare against these intruders? Find out right now on Reincarnation.
Yeehaw! Let's go.
What awaits?
All
Really
right.
nothing bad or dangerous at all.
No, nothing.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
Everything is great. We're going
Before we
to...
Obviously do your thing, but before we get
Yeah.
super started,
Yeah.
can we discuss before we get into it if we took a long rest?
I'm gonna...
This can happen like when we're after our stuff.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no,
Okay.
that's fine. This is actually good information that we will definitely
Okay.
cover.
Okay.
But the first thing that we're going to do, before we do anything, is what we do every week, with little fun facts about your character. This week, we're starting with Hex. Hex, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Yeah. So, Hex knows exactly one kind of like partner dance, but he's only ever like been to a dance once in his life. But he still like remembers the steps to the dance. He doesn't know what it's called, but he knows that like what the music sounds like. He just knows if I count to 3 and it fits with the music, I can do a dance with somebody. Yeah, that's the fun fact for Hex this week. He knows one
Amazing.
ballroom dance.
I love that. All right, Hex, you're in the back of the queue. Next up, Belle, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
I do, in fact, yes. Okay. My fun fact is... Sorry. My fun fact about Belle is that when starting at a relatively young age, Belle's family came up with this fun idea of Crunlow coins. That's coins with a K, obviously. And they are like a household fake currency that Belle's parents would give her when she did good things around the house, like when she got chores done or like, I don't know, was nice. And then she could redeem them for like fun treats, again, mostly around the house, but also, in the nearby area. Yeah, so that Belle would learn about like money and economics and stuff.
I love that. That's like,
Yeah.
my teachers would do that in high school.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, that's great. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you, Belle. Leah, you are next. Do you have any fun facts about yourself for us?
Yeah. So one fun fact about Leah is that one of her favorite things to do in her off time is cooking. She loves cooking. And she loves making like her favorite thing is to cook is like a vegetable stew from like all the plants that she's grown like from her personal garden. So it's like her specialty. And like everyone in the house loves it. Type thing. And wants it like all the time.
I love that. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you, Leah. Mavis, do you have a fun fact about yourself for us?
Yes. My least favorite flavor is sour. So like anything that's sour, like not a fan. Anything else is perfectly fine. Just not a fan
Right.
of sour.
Nice.
I love that.
Bitter,
That's great.
bitter, sweet, and umami are all a go, but not
That's
sour.
fine. That's
Okay.
perfectly fine. The second like something just like sizzles my tongue, I don't like it. I don't. Not a fan.
Amazing. Great. Okay. So we will begin.
Yes.
Right
Yeah, we
left
will.
off.
I'm scared.
Let's do it.
So if we could get our camera to
Oh yeah.
the map.
Oh, there
Thank
it
you.
is.
So you will find that you are in a battle map. You are in the tunnels. You have gotten the benefits of a long rest. So you can get all of your
Oh, yeah.
stuff back to full. We're going to
Yep, that is cool.
roll for initiative. What I'd like you to do before you do that is I want you to click on your character token on the map. And then when when all the little windows
Sick.
come up, then in your character sheet, click on initiative, and that'll put you automatically into the turn order. Oh,
Let's go,
amazing,
natty
thank you.
20,
Oh,
baby.
natty 20. Natty 20.
Dang.
All
Amazing, I love that.
I'm like, can I find the button? No. Oh!
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh my god. Y'all really want to fight.
Dirty 21.
I could go
let's
either
go.
way.
I'm struggling. What did you say?
That's
You said click on our little face.
Yeah, click on your little face,
Oh, what was
and
the second
then in your character sheet, in the center, closer to the top, you'll see initiative. And
Oh,
I want
yeah,
you
yeah.
to click on that, and then you should be. Oh yes, everyone did it! Oh, we're such a good party! Oh my god, this is amazing.
Let's
Oh,
go.
It's
God.
simple, but and yet every time I've been in a campaign, this has been a weirdly challenging part of Roll20. Like it shouldn't
Yeah.
be, but it is. So incredible
Oh
job,
my
everyone.
That's incredible! My god, this is such an amazing, beautiful, wonderful.
Did you
party.
just roll a nat 1 initiative?
Yes,
for
I
your-
did. Yes,
Holy
I did.
moly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
This
was
is
wondering
our
why I saw zero.
episode.
I was like, wait.
So I get double advantage, right? On that guy?
Yeah,
That's how combat works,
exactly,
right?
That's exactly.
Oh,
how
it's gonna
combat
be a
works, yeah,
good
yeah.
day.
If I fuck up, then yeah.
Oops,
This time, the
sorry,
dice are
I did not
fucking
mean to
me
click
up.
that at all.
That's
Please
okay.
ignore that.
That's okay. You're doing
I was just
great.
thinking
So-
about cantrips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I totally get that. I will place a couple of people. So, Leah, you are currently the only person that is in view because I remember last
Yeah.
session during your watch, you rolled a 20 on your
Yep.
perception.
Yep.
And because of that, you were able to see the glint of light just in time as you tilted your head back and whizzing past your face was a crossbow bolt that unfortunately hit Aerolith in the chest.
What's her
Aerolith
status?
is currently bleeding out. She's unconscious, and she is
Oh,
making
shit.
death saves.
Oh, damn.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
We will, for those of you, I've never explained death saves to the new people here, have I? I will.
kind of.
I'm going to do that
You
right
kind-
now.
I think you
Kind of
did,
But
You
it's
did.
always good to like.
but do it
Great,
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great, yeah, I'll do it again. So the way that in Dungeons and Dragons, if you go to 0 hit points, you do not automatically die. You start rolling what's called death saves. If you roll a straight up d20, if you roll 1 through 10, that is a failure. If you roll 11 through 20, that is a success. 3 failures is you die. 3 successes is you go to 0 and you're unconscious, but you're not in danger of dying. If you roll a nat 1, that's 2 failures. If you roll a nat 20, you jump up to your feet with 1 hit point. I've only seen that happen once, and it was with Bella, which was crazy.
I lived, bitch.
Yeah. Also, very importantly, if you take a hit, if somebody hits you while you're at 0, that is an automatic failure. So, that is...
But that won't happen.
But that wouldn't happen. Who
That
would do
wouldn't
that?
happen.
Who would do that?
It would never
so
Who would
Leah,
do that?
Who would do that?
So Leah, coming in through the tunnel, you see, strangely enough, not afflicted.
What
You
tunnel?
see
Oh my god, hello.
several humans
Whoa.
and an orc.
The fuck?
Oh my god! They just keep coming!
Oh
Tyler's
my
over
god.
here subverting expectations.
You see several humans and an orc, all running through. Some of the humans have crossbows. Crossbow. What the hell?
Cross bowls. It's
Let me
not
do that again.
expect
Okay.
it to be a crossbow, but instead of a weapon, it's just a
A bowl.
bowl.
Yeah,
Just a bowl.
they're hurling ceramics at you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
it just
All right, I'm gonna
launches.
screw my brain back on for a second. Yeah, so you see that they have cross bolts. No, that's not true at all. What the hell?
Bows.
No.
It's a crossbow.
Bow.
It's a crossbow, and it
Bow.
shoots bolts. And a bowl is what you serve soup in. We're
Which
good.
is what we talked about earlier!
Which is what we
You
talked
thought you
about.
were gonna
Full
watch
circle.
D&D, but actually this is a vocabulary show.
Yeah,
Thank you all so much
We're
for
gonna watch Tyler have
joining.
a stroke on camera. It's gonna be great. Yeah. So,
No.
all right. So, the humans
Mhm.
are running in through the tunnel. They seem to be
Right.
running it towards all of you. Leah, you are up first.
Did I see who shot that? Which one of
Yes, I will ping him. It is the this guy. I'll mark him with a little yellow.
them? Can I immediately take out my bow and shoot at that guy?
Absolutely, yeah. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my longbow.
Amazing. All right, so that's an 11 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you fire your crossbow. That's what am I saying? What am I doing? You
Just a
fire
regular
your bow.
bow.
It's a regular bow.
We're never gonna
A
get over this.
longbow.
I'm obsessed with crossbows, I guess. You take your bow out. You fire an arrow. As you draw your bowstring back, you hear a behind you as Aerolith coughs up some blood and begins bleeding out, and it distracts you as you release your bow, and the arrow goes sailing past the human into the wall behind him.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Leah?
Is there anything else I can do? I'm forgetting.
I don't.
I don't think so.
I think Hunter's Mark is a spell that you can cast as a bonus action. So you
Okay.
can do that.
What is it?
So
Do you have any
Hunter's Mark-
heals in your bonus action?
No.
Okay.
So Hunter's Mark is basically you cast this spell. It requires concentration, and you mark a specific person. Whenever you hit, you deal additional damage to that person.
Okay.
If that person dies, you can use your bonus action on subsequent turns to move the Hunter's Mark to somebody else. It lasts up to an hour,
Oh,
so
I mean, okay.
you get that shit for a long time.
Yeah, I'll use
Um,
that. Then no.
Awesome.
And you said on someone. So I'm gonna do it on the guy that I tried to hit.
Amazing. So, we'll just mark that you've used one of your spell slots, so you have 2
Okay.
left,
Okay, I see
and you should be good. All right, great. So you, I'm gonna ask you though, what it looks like when you cast this spell, because
that.
I've seen, or if you want, I can describe it. It's totally up to you.
I really don't have anything.
Totally good. I
Yeah.
can do it.
Okay.
So, yeah, no worries. So Leah,
Brain empty.
you reach out after you miss.
Mhm.
You feel a hand touch your arm, and you look over and you see Celia next to you. And as she withdraws her hand from your arm, a few petals are left on your arm, and you infuse them with magic, and they float over in a twin helix and land on this guy.
Wow.
And he doesn't even seem to notice that it happens.
Oh shit.
But
That's-
those, you can see them as twin pinpoints of light that guide you
Okay.
immediately to where you need to go.
All right.
Awesome. Hex, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
All right, I'm gonna run up, see what all the ruckus is. Is this
Nice.
where they are?
Yeah.
And Aerolith is on the ground.
Aerolith is on the ground. She is bleeding out. There's a crossbow bolt in her chest.
Is it an action to kind of like see what I see about her, or can I get that for free, just like a perception as I'm like running through to the front line?
If you want to make a medicine check as you're running by, you can totally do that.
I don't know if I want to make a medicine check. What's the vibe? Can I get a vibe check? Just
She
like
is
as
certain.
I'm
She
like as
has
I'm
a crossbow
There's
bolt in her
blood.
chest.
Five.
all right. So yeah. I'm gonna run
Dying,
through.
I
I
think.
see
She's
her.
not
I see her.
doing well.
Dying
I
is the
catch-
vibe.
So I'm running. I'll catch the death vibe and just keep running. Sorry, there's a little bit of pretzel on my. I apologize.
Oh. You gotta stay fueled for the fight.
Look,
I
I-
get it.
yeah.
Of course,
Honestly.
of course.
Allergies and pretzels, it's a great combination. Okay, so I'm gonna run here. This is 30 feet from where I was. And
Yes.
then I'm gonna cast my echo
Yeah.
Okay.
15 feet in front of me. So here, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw
Right
my
there?
line. Yeah, right there.
Awesome.
So I'll run to the front
I'm
line.
going to-
I'll
Great.
use my bonus action to manifest my echo, and then I'm going to, from the echo's position, can I do a ranged attack? I'm not sure. Actually, no. Okay, I'm going to take the attack from the echo's position because I can do that, and the attack is going to
Great.
be with my longbow.
Nice.
So I am
okay.
going to shoot whoever I can see first.
All right. So
That'd
there's
be
a guy
that
in
guy.
the front. He's
Yeah,
got a,
I'm-
he's got a little dagger.
Yeah, I'm just running up,
Yeah.
catch the death vibe check, and then shooting his bow. Bang.
Amazing.
Pop.
Oh yeah, 19.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
Shit. Yeah. So you
Can-
shoot. Yeah.
Can I
please.
say what it looks like?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Absolutely.
you see me like spring up from my bed because like I'm like I'm always kind of awake, and so I like spring up from my bed and immediately like I don't even use my hands to get up. All of a sudden I'm on my feet and running. I catch the the death vibe check, and then like I stand in front of who is that in front? I can't really
That was
yes.
Leah.
Leah, sorry. So I stand in front of Leah, and as I plant my feet, like a whole blue archer comes in already, like drawing their bow, like teleporting out for me, and like slides, lets loose. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
The arrow goes sailing in the air, a spectral burst of light as it strikes this guy in the chest, same spot that his friend hit Aerolith, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
is
fuck
dead.
yeah!
Oh yeah. Dang,
That
his
was
ass.
really good.
Yes.
That was really nice. Holy shit. All right, Mavis, you are up next.
Okay. So is it safe to say that we heard all that going down? I'm sure there was like yelling and stuff. So like I can wake up, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna wake up in like a more just like, oh, what the type of thing. I would like to go over and kind of do a vibe check, but I want to see if I can like help to heal.
Sure. Absolutely.
Excuse me, I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's called Cure Wounds.
Sick.
So I want to
Nice.
see if I can use that.
Oh,
Um,
100% you can use it. Yeah. So it should be, if you go to your core section,
I'm also gonna be like,
it should just roll all the dice for you.
awesome.
In the, yeah. So if you go to the main section of your character sheet, it should be under like where your attacks normally are. And you can just roll all those dice.
I can read somehow. I'm scrolling. I'm reading. Everything's tiny. Yes, I see it.
Perfect.
All right, awesome.
It's perfect, yeah. And you're going to cast that at level 1.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, 2. Perfect.
Damn.
So
Damn.
Mavis, you...
She's gonna hate me forever. She's never gonna like me.
No.
So we see Mavis run over, whip his flute out, and start like shredding on the flute. And as that happens, you finish your spell, the healing magic is surrounding the like little music notes in the air fly towards Aerolith's chest, and you take the crossbow bolt out as the music notes fly into the wound, and it heals. She spits out a final gout of blood, and her eyes snap open. Very nice. You've healed her. You
Wonderful.
have a bonus action if you'd like to give Bardic Inspiration to somebody. You can totally do that, or if you want to save it, that's also totally fine.
I think I'll save it for now.
Amazing.
Oh, but I
Amazing.
also I want to be like half holding her and be like, "It's okay, I'm here now," like that, kind of panicked, but also encouraging.
Amazing. I'm just going to. I forgot to put the other party in the initiative. So, all right, you do that. Amazing. Very nice, Mavis. Belle, you are up next. Do you have any? Or what would you like to do?
First of all, before I do anything, I want to hop out of bed and say, Bill, hide! Because, he
You're
doesn't
absolutely correct.
have defense abilities, and he was also just a bed. So,
Yeah.
I don't
You're
know.
absolutely correct. I will.
But yeah,
put
I want to
Bill
do that.
here. Yeah, Bill is going to scamper off. There's a tunnel in this direction as well,
He's more than just a
and
bed, by the way.
Bill is going to scamper off in that direction.
Okay. Okay. I would like...
Stealth mode, activate.
Perfect. I love Bill. Okay.
We love
Um,
that.
So question. I'm thinking that I'd like to come up next to everybody around here,
Okay.
which I can like fit. I can make it to any of these spots, but obviously there are
Oh,
already
for
people
sure.
here. Can I like scooch on by?
Yeah.
Like, can I go
yeah.
to over here, even though that's on the other side of friends? Because
Absolutely.
we're buddies, so I can just scooch on by.
Yeah,
And-
so
and
you
is there-
can you can move through your friend's space at any time.
Cool. And that's free. That's fine. You just can't land. You can't like
You
end
just
up
can't
in the
just
same
turn
spot.
on. Yeah.
Cool.
Is
Okay,
the lay
then
of
I'm
this,
gonna
is
move
this,
over here.
I'm so sorry, is this fog of war up here above kind of where we're at? Or is this like a little strip of tunnel and this is abyss to our left and right?
So
Oh,
to
yeah.
your-
I'm not next
so
to a
right
cliff,
now
right?
these are walls.
Okay.
I will actually no, that is a very good question. I'm going to reveal this area as well. There is a tunnel to the north.
Oh.
Okay, so there
Over
is some
here as well.
space. Okay.
Interesting.
Have we been in that? Is that a new a tunnel that's new to us?
That
To
is
the north?
that is a tunnel that is new to you. At the moment, you all decided to kind of camp out in this tunnel area,
Right.
Because there were some phosphorescent mushrooms over there.
Okay. Update based on this with this new information. I think I want to be on this side just because I don't think I want to be like first into a new area that we
Sure.
haven't really been in. But if I am right where I put my character just now, can I see everyone who's ahead in the?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Do you have dancing lights active by any chance?
No, but I might do that if it's. Is it dark?
It is. It is quite dark.
Okay, let me look. It's an action, bitch. Okay. I'm trying to decide what to do. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I have a question, and
Yes.
it'll probably mean that I might need to be on the other side of everybody. But could I now hear me out? I have a different cantrip that I'm hoping to use that
Okay.
does create light. I'll just show you what it is. I'm wondering. I didn't mean to click that, but I guess I did.
I guess.
If you want to cast firebolt,
That's what I did,
you
I
would-
guess.
if you want to shoot it like in the general direction,
Yes.
then you would have disadvantage, but you could shoot it and see if you hit somebody.
Okay, I'm hoping I rolled it, so I'm hoping to shoot it, and like use it because I'm hoping to like hurt someone, but also use it as a moment to like look, if that's okay.
Okay.
Because it's
Yeah,
gonna
it would
create
give
light.
you a flash of light,
Yeah,
and then that would basically be it.
yeah, which I know is not great, but I'm thinking like ideally I'd like to cause a little bit of damage with my look, which I don't think I'm gonna do, but that was my plan.
That's fine. Yeah. So with a 14, you do hit this guy in the front.
Oh, nice.
For 4 points of damage.
Cool.
He
Nice.
it flashes and it hits his crossbow, which explodes, and some of the splinters go into his face, and he's like, "Oh!" And you do see that there are bunch of people down there.
Okay. Can I notice anything else about them, like what they're wearing?
With a quick firebolt, it's really difficult. But if you want to give me a perception check,
I do. I really do.
Yeah, it'll be a disadvantage, but you could totally do it, and we'll see.
Okay, perception. Ooh, I'm not very perceptive, but that's okay.
All right, 16.
Today
That
I
ain't
am.
bad.
Today
Yeah.
I am.
So we just see as the firebolt in slow-mo, Belle clocks like, okay, think. Like it's like Princess Bubblegum being like, nope. That's it.
Yeah.
You look and you see that they are each wearing a patch on their lapel or somewhere on their clothing that seems to be some kind of dungeon delving party. Very similar to the party that you're with, but a completely different logo. And from that, you deduce that this might be a rival party.
I see. Okay. So it's not we know because they're not undead that it's not the Church of the Living, but because of the, okay, cool. Okay.
Nice. Great.
Yeah, that's my turn, I suppose.
All right. So now, your friends are going to go. So, Aerolith coughs up blood, and she says, I'm not dealing with this. She actually is going to cast Dancing Lights, and she sends it down to this area. So now this area is illuminated, and she just backs up and just goes over here.
Good for her.
Genius.
She needs to rest up.
Yeah. We see Yi Sung-dae. He goes over to Aerolith, and he's going to use his action to try and like patch her up a little more. You see he takes out from his pack a little med kit and some basic sanitizing things. Celia, so you notice Celia has been splashed with some of the blood that is on Aerolith, and she begins to shake and change. Sunday, if you would like to get a little zoom in, I'm going to maximize that. The petals on her face coalesce.
Yo.
Her mouth opens a little unnaturally wide. She sprouts fangs and thorns, and she sprints. I'm gonna just move this over.
What
She
the
actually
shit?
sprints towards this party. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she begins to take up roots. The roots in her hands begin to come out as claws, and it seems as though Hex, you notice that she has an actual expression on her face now. It is that of rage.
Oh, all right.
She begins to run towards this party.
Nice.
And that is going to be her action.
A blooming berserker.
Yeah. Sir Pillingham Quick Pickles, he says, hold on a second there, metal fellow, we don't know what's down there, and he begins to run after Bill. Tourist Melter, he, 15, 20, 30, he takes up right here, and he begins to watch this tunnel. And it seems as though he has heard something, and he says something to Belle, who speaks Draconic. He says, I don't think those are the only ones. And he begins to look down that tunnel. That is going to be that party's turn. Now it is time for the rest of these guys. So
Wait, just to clarify, Turris is looking down the other tunnel? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
This top tunnel.
Yeah, okay, good deal. Good deal.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, this party runs up. As this happens, Celia's ready action triggers, and she's going to lash out with all of her roots at the guy that shot Aerolith. Just gonna do a little attack roll right there. That's a 14, that's exact.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see how much she deals. 7 plus 2 is 9. That is enough. As this guy runs up, you see Celia opens her mouth unnaturally wide, and bites this guy that shot her friend.
Oh,
as she
shot
does,
the
you see
like
the
Venus
roots-
flytrap.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You see that her teeth extend like roots, and the guy starts screaming, and then he starts gurgling, and then he does nothing.
Oh,
don't
my
yell
God.
Don't yell now.
He's dead.
I should have
Damn,
thought of
he's
that
dead.
earlier. I don't know.
Uh,
And I say that as Mavis, actually.
These four in the front, they all take out crossbow bolts and they begin to shoot at
No.
all of you.
No.
So one of them is going to shoot at Hex's Echo.
Okay.
That's an 11. I don't think that hits at all.
Doesn't know.
Nice. Your Echo ducks out of the way as the crossbow bolt goes sailing past him. One of them is going to shoot at Leah. Leah, that is a dirty 20 to hit you. Yeah. Alright, so Leah, you're going to be taking 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt goes flying into your leg. Hits you right in the leg, 7 points. Another guy, he takes aim at, I think, real Hex. That's a 14. I don't think a 14 hits you either.
Does not.
Nice. Yeah, it bounces off of your armor. You like stand firm, and it just...
Sweet.
You hear the sound of a bell. And then the fourth and final crossbowman is going to shoot at, let's say Celia, probably, because she just ripped his friend apart. Alright, that's 20 points, or 4 points of piercing damage.
Isn't she like an inch away? So wouldn't that be like with a cross? I mean,
From this guy, sure. But this
okay,
guy...
fine, yeah, fine.
Yeah. So deals 4 points of piercing damage. You see some of the vines rip apart as the crossbow bolt goes through her. These guys are going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 25, 30.
Stay back
They're
there.
going to run right here. This orc in the back, he takes a javelin out and he hurls it at, I'll say Leah, because Leah, you have been doing some shit.
Wait. Leah's next to me. They get
Yes.
disadvantage.
Nice. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so
because
I'm
of
gonna
your-
use. I have protection.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Very
use
nice,
my.
very nice.
I'm gonna use my reaction on this one
This
to
one, yeah.
impose disadvantage on this attack.
Very nice. Okay,
That's
so
cool.
then that's either a 17 or a 14. So a 14. Does a 14 hit you, Leah?
It's exact.
Ah.
Rough. So we see this javelin go sailing through the air, and Hex, you reach your shield out, and it goes right through the gap
No.
in your shield, and it
Damn.
hits Leah. Leah, you're going to take minimum 4
Nice.
points
That's
of piercing
great.
damage.
Okay. Math.
As this cuts through your
18?
side.
Okay.
And the javelin lands with a boing right next to you. The orc that threw it, he then takes an axe from his back,
Dang.
and he says, "Thought you could hide from us, did ya?"
What is he
Leah, at the top of the round, it is your turn.
Okay. Leah is fucking pissed. Okay.
Let's
She's
go.
pissed. She is now going to put her hunter's mark on that on that orc.
You can swear.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
not-
swear.
orc.
Motherfucker, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Get his
so now
ass.
it's on. And I'm gonna take my two-handed spear and I'm gonna throw it at him. Because he did that to me and I'm pissed. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, you know what? Go for it. Okay,
Plus that's
so
6. Whatever.
So all right. So it is a ranged attack. So I'll count it for your archery style. So that's a 13. Okay. So you throw it at him. He, as it goes through the air, the guy in front of him ducks in fear. The orc takes the flat of his blade and knocks it off to the
I've
side.
been rolling awfully.
Ew.
Badass.
He does a little twirl with his axe. He says, "You found an elf? That'll look good on this axe."
Ew.
oh.
Anything else, Leah?
I don't like
I guess
that.
use your bonus action with the Hunter's Mark. And then use your action.
I'm done.
All right, Hex, it's your turn.
Yeah, who are these guys in front of my? Are these are in relatively, like, if I'm sizing people up, are these guys in front here like less or more intimidating than Orc Boy back here?
It seems like
Who's
Orc
scariest?
Boy is the most intimidating out of all of them. These
Okay.
two in front of your Echo seem like they are more hand to hand.
Okay, so that's cool, sweet. So I am going to unleash my incarnation. I'm going to make an attack roll with my Echo on this guy on the left, like right above him.
Amazing.
With my long sword, I'm going to have my Echo doesn't have a shield. That cool? So I'm
Okay.
going to do this two-handed.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you, your Echo takes two-handed sword. The guy tries to deflect with his dagger. The sword breaks the dagger as it comes down and cuts through this guy.
Ah, nice.
He
And then,
collapses. He is super dead.
Just for Flash. No. I'll leave him where he is. I'm going to run up and then attack this guy here.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like leaving Leah behind. So I think I'm going to run up and attack him and then hopefully kill him and then run back. So this is
Sure.
one-handed because I have a shield. Hex has a
Right.
shield. Okay, that's not
Yeah,
going to do
so
it.
yeah, with the 7, so this guy seems like he has a short sword instead of a dagger. You come in with your sword. He seems as though he is a veteran fighter. Deflects your blade with his own, and he smirks at you and he spits on the ground at your feet.
Not
Ats?
very polite.
Anything else, X?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, at initiative count 20. So right before Mavis goes, you hear this. You all hear this howl.
Oh shit.
Part of it sounds bestial. Part of it sounds almost human.
From where?
Mavis, you see Turris point, and he says, Belle, you hear him say, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh no.
As
Not good.
two afflicted
Oh,
run up.
Ah,
brother!
Not only
yikes,
that,
Mike's.
That's what I
but
feared.
the orc, you hear the orc say, "What?" As 4 Church of the Living
Yeah.
afflicted run in through the hall with blades, and they begin to sprint towards. I'm going to add them on initiative count 20.
No, this is just rude. We're in the middle of a fight with someone else. Can they wait their
And
turn?
Let's see. I'm going to have them 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So they already moved 30, 10, they're going to dash as they run up to
Oh my
these
God.
guys as well.
That's good though.
Uh,
They'll fight through them before they get to us.
And then these two attack Turris. So,
That's not good.
that's so you notice that these two afflicted that are attacking Turris in the north, one of them is unarmed and seems to have rapidly decayed as it is raking at him with its claws.
Oh.
That's going to be 2 attacks, a 19 and an 8. All right. The second one has an actual weapon. You notice that there are arrows sticking out of its back. Seems as though it's seen several fights. It's going to attack Turris as well, twice. 17 and 7. All right, so 2 of them are going to hit Turris. It's going to be 12. He's going to take 17 points of damage total.
My goodness.
They leap onto him. It seems as though these two afflicted are very different than the ones that are charging down the hallway.
Oh
These two
jeez.
afflicted seem to have turned and have gone feral.
Ugh.
And Turris, Bell, you hear him say, "Get them off me!" Mavis,
Oh
it's your turn.
god.
Oh, God is right.
All right, hold on. I think I have to reevaluate my plan for a second. Okay.
Can we say things on other people's turns? Can we just?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
talking is a free action. Yeah.
okay? as I'm like getting deflected by this guy, and I see the people like tourists get mauled behind me, I'm just gonna say, we'll hold. Sorry, what's the name of the badass flower?
Celia.
Celia.
Celia. Okay. Celia and I will hold him here. Help tourists.
Okay. Okay, that helps. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Question.
I love
Yes,
Mavis.
Yes.
So I wanna use, I think what I wanna use, I'm not that confident. I'm confident in this though, kind of. I would think I wanna use hideous laughter on one of them.
Ooh.
So that
I love that.
so that he has a better chance of like fighting one of them versus both, because I'm not confident in my own skills. So I'm gonna help
Perfect.
where I think I can.
Amazing.
But I think it says like if the creature has an intelligence score of 4 or less, it isn't affected. So that's like the only
So,
thing.
it seems as though, so I'll just give this to you for free.
Yeah.
You definitely get the feeling that both of the turned afflicted have 0 intelligence, that they are mindless killing machines.
That stinks. Okay. So I'm thinking then. Oh god, I'm so scared. All right. So I won't do that. Instead, I will. Can I use this? Maybe.
You absolutely can.
You know what? Can you even see what I'm looking at?
I can see your character sheet as
Oh
in
my
real time.
god, that's so embarrassing! Stop. Okay, I want to use. I think I want to use.
Oh,
Fairy
yeah,
Fire.
Yeah,
baby.
why don't you pop that? Yeah,
Yes.
amazing. All right,
So
so
I think I'm gonna use Fairy Fire if I can.
Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind pinging the center of that 20-foot cube wherever you want it to go, and I'm just gonna draw a little cube around it.
Wait, pinging the cube.
Yeah, so basically it's a 20-foot cube that you create.
Well, and I can pick
So-
where it goes up to
yeah,
a
you
range
pick
of
wherever.
60.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let's do it, like, let's start right. And also, does it also highlight my like allies, or does it only highlight like not my allies? Does it highlight everyone?
It highlights everyone depending on if they pass or fail the dexterity saving throw.
Oh, y'all. Okay, so y'all, this could hurt. Also, though, a little bit. But
start a try.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
Don't
go
worry
for
about
it,
it.
go for it.
All right, I want
Do it
to.
up.
If I can, how do I ping? Actually, is it right?
So you left click and hold.
we do here maybe here or
so,
here or
Up.
here
Right.
because it's 20,
So-
right? Actually, let me measure.
Yeah,
Hold on.
so-
Let me.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I will. So this is the cube.
No, that's
Move
not
it
good
If you
enough.
want, I can move it to wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, can you move the cube like I guess over here somewhere?
So over here.
Yeah, over here is fine.
Great.
That works.
Yeah. So, okay, so you put the cube down there. Mavis. So I like to think of Fairy Fire as like a little, like, neon rave that happens, and it's bright lights that basically highlight the shape of everybody inside of the cube.
Right.
So you get to choose the color. So what color would you
Ooh.
like this cube to be?
Let's make it pink.
Pink?
Yeah, we're
Gotcha.
making it pink because I'm hopefully Belle will be the one that's like.
Perfect.
I'm ready.
Something.
Is that pink enough?
That's pink enough,
Or
I
is that-
think.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
thanks.
that's works.
Okay,
Cool.
so we're gonna give Turris is gonna make the first dexterity save. That's an 11. I think your DC is 11, so he passes.
Nice.
The afflicted will then go. That's a 5 and
Ooh.
16. So, the one that's unarmed, he fails. So he is highlighted in pink. Pink light. The other one, it moves its blade around in a big wide arc around it. Seems to ward off the energy.
Boo.
But
You got one.
there you go. Yeah.
So he'll take more
It also sheds
damage.
light in dim light for
Yeah.
10 feet.
So he'll be able
Nice.
to see a little bit better, and then he'll take.
Hell yeah.
I actually not take more damage. What was it? Any attack against the creature?
Has
Has
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay.
And that's it. I
Belle?
think.
Awesome. Belle, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. Yes. It is.
You got this.
Things are interesting right now. Things are really interesting. here. I think what I'd like to do is cast a spell. Specifically, my fate. Well, do I? Yeah. Well, one second. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast Aid again. Again, as in I did it like a few days ago.
Okay.
And it's at level 2.
Okay.
How does this work? So, basically, I get to choose 3 allies within range, which the range is like 30 feet. So I'm going to choose Leah, Mavis, and Hex.
Nice. Okay, great.
And it's the whole like 5 extra, like your max hit points increases by 5 and you get 5 hit points right now.
Awesome. So yeah, we see
But
Belle.
it's only for 8 hours.
Totally good.
So I'm gonna look at my
so
watch
we
again.
see
You
Belle
go through.
remove pull her sleeve up as that timepiece begins going upside down, right side up again, and the sand comes out and coats the targets, and you get +5 hit points
Thank
for the
you.
duration.
Yeah. No worries. We've got this, everybody. We're gonna be so fine.
Amazing.
Amazing. Very nice.
Am I one of the targets? I'm so sorry.
Yes, you
Yes.
are.
Thank you. So
All
sorry.
3 of y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're good.
Very nice. Okay, so that was Belle. Very nice. Would you like to move as well, or stay where you are?
I'm thinking about it. Okay, I do think I would like to move, actually, now that I think I'm hoping to move, like... yeah, okay. I think I'd like to move here. I'll move me. Like, over to here. And I'm hoping to be able to see down that hallway a little bit more.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
To try to see if there's anything else that way.
I will reveal this hallway.
Thanks.
And I will do it in song. No, alright. So you see down this hallway. There we go. How's that?
Oh, yeah, that's
Ooh.
You see that
Water.
there is a river, an underground river,
Cool. Okay.
moving through this area.
Okay. Does it look like? Can I tell? Does it look like fast? Is it like a gentle river or like?
It seems pretty
Maybe
gentle.
my sense of
Yeah.
hearing can help me tell.
Why don't you roll me a...
Am
roll
I
me
gonna have
a
to perceive
perception check.
again? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love for you to perceive for me, please.
I'm gonna
But
get
it'll
good
be
at
regular
perception.
Please
And
because-
perceive.
because of the fairy fire.
good thing too.
So it's,
Yeah.
well, good thing. Good thing it's not a 1. The river...
Y'all are never gonna believe what's down here.
The river seems
Nothing.
strong. Seems like
Okay,
a
strong river. Okay. But I don't see any more people, at least as of right now.
As of right now, you do not.
Cool. I don't see any more people down this hallway as of right now. I'll shout.
Great.
Nice.
Thanks. As I'm
Um,
like hobbled over.
Okay. All right.
You're
that it for
looking
you,
better
Belle?
already. Those 5 hit points are going a long way.
Thanks.
Incredible. So the your friendly party is going to go. So the first thing that you hear, you all hear from the camp area. You hear Quick Pickles shouting from down the other tunnel. He says, "I think there's a way out this way." And you see Aerolith. She begins to move that way at Isongde's urging. Isongde 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he is a monk, so he moves a little faster than regular people. He runs up to this guy, and
Dang,
he and
he is
Turris
fast.
are going to do a little double team. Turris is
Alright.
going to... so you see Turris, he begins to... He like... And he
He's so
seems
cool.
much stronger as he takes his claws and he just begins to rake into this zombie. As he does that, Isongde does a flurry of blows. He's going to attack 3 times. Alright, 11, nat 20, and a 12. Between the two of them, they wipe out this, and they have advantage. So, I'll just... Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah.
He's done.
Yeah, he's super dead.
Get him out.
Yeah, the two of them just absolutely rip this thing apart, and that is their turn. Celia, having taken some damage, actually retracts back into her regular form. And she is going to disengage. And she runs back 10, 15, 20.
Oh shit, my plan.
Oh.
She actually retreats right next to Hex.
Wait.
And she begins to... I'm just gonna have her cast a spell. So she reaches over to you, Hex, and she opens her mouth as these 5 berries fall out. And Hex, have you taken any damage yet?
Nope.
Oh, great. Okay. But Leah has. So she walks over to Leah. She like spits out these berries and she gives them to you.
And I just look at her and I'm like, so disgusted, but I'm like, okay, fine.
Incredible. So that is what they all do. Celia, as you take the berries, Celia points down the direction of the tunnel that her compatriots had gone down. And she looks as though she's going to go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. She begins to move in that direction.
Huh.
It is now the others'
Do I eat the berries yet?
You can on your turn as an action.
Okay.
But yeah, so the orc and the rival party will go. The orc he begins to laugh, and he says, "Corpses with daggers, is this a joke?" And he takes his axe, he begins to carve wide arcs at these afflicted.
Sick.
So that is melee weapons. So that's 18, 13, nat 20.
My goodness.
Oh my god! This
He begins
orc.
to... So he just decapitates one of them immediately with the nat 20. I don't even know if I should roll for damage for this.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so the second one, he hits all 3 of them. Oh my god.
That guy's
Holy
terrifying.
Jeez.
Jeez.
He cuts through all 3 of them. Holy shit.
The
The 4 archers,
I mean,
they
that
begin
helps
to...
us, honestly.
yeah, but
I'm still
They begin
here.
the 4 archers are continuing to pepper all of you with arrows. So one of them is going to shoot at Hex's Echo. That's a 22 to hit.
He's gone.
Yeah, the arrow just explodes in a puff of mist. The second crossbow bolt flies at Hex. That's 6. Bounces off your shoulder, Pauldron, like it's nothing. Like it's nothing.
Is that the best you've got?
One of them goes to Leah.
yeah.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
I'm no longer next to you.
Are you
Shit.
sorry?
Leah, you're taking 6 points of piercing damage.
I just
And then-
felt fine.
Belle, that is a 5 to hit you.
Wait, is Leo technically within 5 feet of me?
No, she's 10 feet away.
Damn it.
And then the 4th crossbow bolt, Belle, I'm gonna say you probably don't even notice that it misses you. It just kind of flies by you, and you're just like, huh? What? And, yep. And then that's that. The orc then begins to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to say, this guy with the dagger also goes to attack Hex. That's a 7.
Nope.
Hex, you're moving so pretty. You deflect the crossbow bolt with your shoulder pauldron. You slap the short sword away with your sword, with your shield. You're looking good. However, oh my god.
It's always in arm's reach.
I'm in
It's
the,
incredible.
I'm in the heat of battle. It's always right behind me, just an
Just in case.
uncomfortable distance away.
You, however, as you are sparring essentially with this guy with the short sword, you hear the thundering footsteps of this orc as he comes up to you. He says, "What now, little man?"
How tall is this guy?
He is about 7 feet.
Oh.
Okay, so good, almost 2 feet, like almost a foot and a half taller than I am. Okay. And so he
Yeah.
says, "What's now,
Yeah.
little man?" I say,
Yeah.
"And now we dance," and then
Oh!
you can get in.
Amazing. You can add a point to the group inspiration.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 5 now.
Very nice. Hex, you are, or Leah, you are up.
We are at 5.
Okay,
5. Is
so
that
you
possible?
said that...
Oh, sorry, yeah, you have a maximum of 4.
I only had us
so-
at 3, but
I had us at
either way.
4.
I had it at
Had us
4.
at 4.
Dang.
So that we don't get an extra?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, we just keep at 4.
Oh, because we got
Okay.
one last time, didn't we?
We did,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what
And then
it
we
was.
didn't use it.
Dang.
All right.
So we
No,
should
Leah,
hear you.
we're too inspired.
too inspired.
Oh, you
Leah, it is your
said-
turn.
So you said those berries aren't a bonus action, they're the full action.
It's gonna be a full action, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you could have, like, Celia could feed them to you
Hey, yo.
as her
I
action.
mean,
If you want to do that, then that's fine.
I would
You
have
just
to
need to tell her.
wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just need to wait.
Okay. I'll be. No, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. I don't want to jinx myself. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm at a debacle here. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I want to heal myself, right? But then
Right.
I don't want Hex to take on this orc alone
Right.
because this thing is awful.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Are our turns happening simultaneously?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Can I won't tell Leah what I'm about to do. Like, what I'll do, I guess, on my turn. But
Can
can
I-
I tell
I
you?
mean-
Can I tell her just like what she sees?
You could talk. That's totally
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
well-
gonna move.
Okay.
Can I move here?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to fight, actually. Were you gonna say something before I do anything? Hex?
Not in character, no.
Okay.
I was just gonna explain kind of what you saw, but that's okay. You're great.
Okay. I'm going to take. If my longbow didn't do anything, if my spear didn't do anything, I still got my handy hand axe, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna try and
It's amazing.
out-axe him, okay?
Yeah.
Axe diff, right?
Axe
Diff.
diff.
Axe diff! Axe diff! Let's go!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh,
That was
shit.
amazing.
I just saw the roll. I was like, what?
Incredible.
Oh my God,
Incredible.
yeah.
All right, so you.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm fucking. Can I just say something before
Please.
okay. I'm pissed because I missed the first and the second time, and I'm like, I take out my hand axe and I'm like, you're about to fucking get it, and I jump up on him and I axe him, and as
Oh
I'm
my
jumping
God.
and I axe him like that.
Oh my
Incredible.
God.
And this is the orc that you're
Yeah.
axing?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to put you right here because it's a
Yes.
melee weapon.
Yes.
Yeah, so you jump up and you get him right on the collarbone as the axe bites into him. He
Can I be screaming while doing that?
absolutely, yeah, you're just like,
Okay,
ah!
yeah.
And you come down, two-handed axe him. He cringes a bit.
And he gets
And,
plus 6 damage, by the way.
What?
Or plus not 6 damage. Wait, what is
Oh,
my
plus a
hunter's mark?
d6. That's right, because
Yeah.
it's Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. So,
Oh,
holy
that's
shit.
good.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
Let's go.
So I want you to roll me a d6, please,
Okay.
and then you will add that much to your
Six.
damage.
Right.
Wow,
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, how do
Right.
I just do like the normal D6?
So on the left-hand side of the screen, there's going to be a dice roller. It's going to be beneath the ruler, and you just click on that, and then there should be just a list of dice that you can
Left-handed
roll.
screen.
Like on the total
Like a
left-hand
little
side of the
widget.
screen.
Like the
There's
little
like an
tool.
arrow,
left
a
at the
hand,
top.
a paintbrush, a ruler.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. some roast beef, some chicken, a pizza, and then
Okay, wait.
you should be
what
good.
part of that again?
So it's going to be the one that looks like a die. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to roll a d6
The way that I don't
on the basic
see
roll.
that.
It's near the bottom. It's under the ruler. There's like a text ruler
It looks like
and
a
then
bunch
the
of
dice.
triangles.
That's true.
That's true. It looks like a bunch of triangles all put together.
Dice options? No.
Dice up. Well,
Enable.
It shouldn't.
nope.
It's
Alright,
not in
well-
settings. It's like in the widget, not the settings.
No, it's like all the way on the left side of the screen.
Oh my god, I see it. Okay. I have it like it's like so tiny. I didn't
Oh,
see it
yeah.
because it's like it's like black
Yeah.
on the background and it's black where the things
Yeah.
anyways, I see it.
No
now.
worries. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
D6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2. All right,
Nice, we'll
amazing.
take
I'll take it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you noticed that, so for your bonus action previously, when you moved the hunter's mark, the 2 petals whirled and landed exactly where you hit him.
Mhm.
It seems as though your axe is drawn to that point. And as you hit, the petals whirl into the air and land back on him, because he's still marked. And he winces, he says, "Oh, fucking elf!"
Is that is Hunter Mark just for Leah, or is it
Just for Leah, yeah.
just for, okay?
Yeah. Very nice, Leah. Okay, Hex, it is
Yeah.
your turn.
So I say now we dance, and as I feel Leah kind of coming up to, I take that moment of her kind of slamming the axe. I'm gonna like take the because my echo just got shot, right? It just
Yeah.
got hit, and so that mist is kind of coming back to me. So I'm gonna take that moment to just like, it comes in and then it goes right out, and it's gonna
Nice.
show up right behind the orc.
Get his ass.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I'm
Literally.
gonna
Literally.
like crouch down, spin. I take in the echo, and then I engage it, and then he's got a 2-handed sword on the orc
That's amazing.
from behind using my Unleash Incarnation.
So, because this guy has 2 enemies on either side of him, he is flanked.
Yes,
which
he
means
is.
attacks against him have advantage. So,
All right, I don't think
a
this one's gonna
13
help.
Yeah, a 13 still doesn't hit, but just letting you know that's what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
your
and then I'm
incarnation
gonna
goes to
attack.
Yeah, go.
So that was my echo, and then this is me. 14.
All right. So 14. So okay. So the 13. With the 13, he takes the axe and he actually deflects behind him like a Jedi, I guess.
Yeah.
As the sword goes to hit him, he deflects it, leaving him wide open for you.
Awesome.
So you stab him with dealing 9 points of slashing damage, right in the gut.
Yeah.
And you see his orc muscles are like contracting over the sword. And at first, it's a little hard to get your sword out, but you manage to pull your sword out anyway.
Yeah. So so he deflects, I stab, and then I go, and then I like am up in his face, or I'm looking up at him, I suppose. And I say, breathe, and I rip out, and then I'm gonna do an action surge and attack him again from both sides.
My God.
So this is
You're
my
pissed.
this
Nobody
is
calls you
my
little.
echo,
Oh my god!
and this is my one-handed. And since
Holy
he's flanked,
shit!
Let's go.
Since he's
Let's
flanked,
go.
that's a nat 20 on the. Oh my god! All right, so the way
go.
that we do, deal with crits here is maximum dice plus whatever you roll. So we're gonna do maximum is the 10, and then plus 9 for the crit. So that's 19 damage from your echo, and 7 damage from you. So as that happens, you say breathe, and your echo and you simultaneously stab him in both directions.
yes,
Fucked up.
And
it's
wow,
in range
holy
now.
shit.
Yes.
So that's 19 plus 7. Oh my, that's
God.
26 points of damage. Holy shit. So you stab through him, and his body goes limp. As
bet it does.
both of
Is
your
he dead?
Is he fine?
So he seems dead. The two of you pull your swords out.
Yeah. Oh my god,
He,
I can see it's like a fucking anime in my head. I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
Yeah.
It's like they're mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Exactly. Yeah. As that happens, orcs, Hex, you would know this. Orcs have a history of getting a last burst of energy.
Okay.
When they should be dead, kind of like a relentless endurance, if you will.
Yeah, I love it.
And this orc, his eyes snap open as he begins like frothing at the mouth, and he roars at you and your echo.
Okay, Leah Hawken, he's not dead yet.
But he's bleeding out, like he does not look good. So at initiative 20, oh fuck. Okay, so all right, at initiative count 20, you all feel a great rumbling.
Oh fuck.
No, we don't.
What do you mean?
No.
My
Take it back.
As bursting from the ground, drawn by the sounds of battle, by the sounds of
No.
screaming, by the scent of blood, are several Ankeg.
No!
Oh my god.
That is fucked up. No! Just the
They're
two?
going.
Just the two, right?
Just the two. Burst
Okay,
out.
that's not several. That's a couple.
all right.
just the
All right, a
two.
couple of
All
Ankeg.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, you got me. All right.
That was
So
funny.
they're-
That was funny.
So they're going after the afflicted. So the afflicted are going to go first. So this afflicted, it is tangoing with these humans. This afflicted is going to go straight after Turris, as its life sense, its soul sense is just laser focused on Turris. So that is a d20 plus 4. That's a 13. Not on this guy.
Yeah.
So they're just ignoring the other guys right next to Turris?
The one that's in combat with him
Yeah.
seems like Turris is the closest living sentient
Oh.
guy.
Oh.
So it seems as though
I'm just
he's
wondering, like, that's
going
interest.
for
That's an
him.
interesting behavior, right? Because this other, like, feral whatever guy is closer to it, right?
Oh, the feral
no.
one's attacking, not the Onkegs.
Oh, the
Sorry,
feral
the feral-
ones. Sorry,
yeah,
I thought
the feral ones
that.
are
My
good.
bad. Might be. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
me.
no, no,
my
no,
my
no,
brain
you're
was
good,
asleep.
you're
I was
good.
like, that doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, you're good.
Cool.
So
Thank
the
you.
feral, the feral afflicted swings its axe at Turris. Turris claps his hands over it and catches it before it reaches him.
The axe.
Yeah,
So cool.
on either side of the axe, just kind of claps it.
Turris
Next
is
up,
really
all right.
cool.
So now the Ankeg are gonna go. All right. So here's what happens. So these Ankeg, 5, 10, 15. They want to get
No.
big area,
I
big
might-
area.
Oh,
That's
geez.
that's my area.
So,
That's for me.
So, yeah, rough. So this Ankeg, and I'll say while this is all happening, you hear Quick Pickles just screaming for you all to come follow him.
How are we gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Heard.
So the Ankeg is going to make 3 attacks. One with claw, and a tail. So the tail is going to you, Belle. 1 claw is going to Hex. 1 claw is going to this dude.
Sweet.
So Belle, this tail, that's a 9.
Nah.
Yeah, not even close. You
Not even
dance between
close.
the tail, graceful as a ballerina.
Yeah, I could do this all day.
Hex, there's a claw coming at you.
Need
That is
more.
a 15.
You need more Crunload coins to hit Bell. I am. My armor class is 15.
All right, yeah.
Is
So
that-
then that's a hit.
Okay.
So Hex, you're only taking 7 points of slashing damage. However,
Okay.
I need you to roll me an athletics check because you're being grappled.
Okay.
And the number that you want to beat is a 15.
11.
Okay.
Can I use Can I use an inspiration, folks?
Absolutely. Yeah, if you
I think
want.
you
Go
should.
for it.
I
Go
almost
for
said
it.
chat. Okay. I'll use the inspiration.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm grappled. It's
Oh.
canon. It's canon now.
Okay.
It's canon.
It's
Okay.
It's canon.
And then we
It's
used
canon.
Yep, we've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other claw. Oh. The other claw actually decapitates this other guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
It pincers him. He dies, and it brings it into its mouth, and it eats the guy.
Nice.
Ew.
So Hex, you are currently grappled.
Great.
Those are its turn. Oh, I guess the other Ankeg will attack.
Yeah, I guess.
So, tail to Isongdae, that's a 14. Doesn't hit him. Claw to Turris, that's 16 that hits. And then a claw to the Afflicted, that misses. Say that the claw
those
snaps off a
damage.
bunch of arrows. The other claw hits Turris. Turris takes 4 points of damage. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
You down?
Okay. No. Because you see that Turris seems to be raging, so it seems as though he shrugs off a lot of blows that would normally
Okay.
kill somebody. However, he's certainly grappled. He's just like frothing as this Ankeg is trying to drag him into his mouth. That's that for that. Mavis, it is your turn.
I'm scared. Question.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. So for fairy fire, it's like, is it based off of like how long I'm concentrating on it? Is like how long it lasts for, or is that like?
Yes. So you can extend the duration basically as long as you don't take a hit. Because whenever the way the concentration works is,
Yeah.
If you're concentrating on a spell, if somebody hits you, somebody deals damage to you, you have to make a Constitution save to maintain the spell.
Right.
You can only have one concentration spell active at a time. Otherwise, you drop
Right.
concentration to concentrate on something else.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically how that would work.
Okay. So I think I want to stop doing that and
Okay.
try to use
Yeah.
my little dagger. Well, I'm going to
Dispel it.
move over here first, but yeah, I can move over here.
Oh, for sure.
I think I want to move over here first. And am I allowed to? How do I move myself? Oh, there we go. Am I allowed
yes.
to try to get to like attack the Ankeg
Sure. Yeah.
while? Okay. Sorry, there's a lot going on right now. My brain
No,
is
you're
like
totally good.
trying to compute. Okay, so I want to try using the dagger, my little dagger, to see if I can like try to stab at the Ankeg.
Mhm.
And I'm terrified. Okay, I think that's it.
All right. So a 14 is exact. You stab at this Ankeg. I'll say that you stab it in one of the joints right behind its claw, right behind its pincer. And you jam your dagger in, you rip it out. There's a bunch of like green blood that gets sprayed in a little arc across your dagger. Very nice. Anything else, Mavis?
Does that loosen its grip on me?
It is the claw that was not going for you.
Well,
That's
okay, that's fine.
Unless you want it to be that claw, but it's not going to change.
Okay. I think that's it. I just wanted to walk over
Okay.
there, take a
All
stab.
right.
Yeah.
Belle,
Yes.
it's your turn.
It is indeed. Okay, sorry, I'm deciding between two things that I want. Hello, computer. That I want to do. And I think, yeah. Well, no. Okay. I would like to try to hit the Ankeg that's closest to me
Okay.
with a firebolt.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn.
nice. Okay, well that's nice. So max damage is 10 plus 6 is 16. Holy shit, yeah. So you
Yeah, you want to hit it.
you
Let's
aim,
go.
You point your finger at it, and a single firebolt goes right through its eye. And it
Yeah.
hisses as it hits it. The creature rears back. Hex, you are being flung back and forth, caught in
take
its
it.
claw.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Just chilling in the claw,
Yeah,
like
it's all right.
It's all right.
it's all right.
All Hex is thinking right now is like, at least I'm not wearing my cloak.
I am. And I'm looking good in it. Anyways.
Amazing. All right, that's great. Anything else, Belle?
That'll be that.
All right. So this other party's going to go. So the other party, Isong Dae says, I suggest we leave. And he is going to use a monk ability, Step of the Wind, and he's going to disengage and run. 20, 25, 30, 10, 20, 25, 30. He runs down the tunnel. Turris is going to breathe acid in a cone. I think he'll take a step back, which he'll get a little attack. That's not one. So, alright. Ankeg misses him. Turris, he just and unleashes this cone of acid at the Ankeg and at the Afflicted.
Come on,
So the
Turris.
Ankeg fails, the Afflicted also fails. So they're going to take a bunch of acid damage. And Celia is going to also back up. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, before Celia backs up, can I
Yeah, okay.
talk to her?
Yeah.
Before she moves.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Celia, could you feed me these berries, please?
Absolutely. She slowly nods. She walks up to you, takes the berries, and she just like puts them in your mouth and just like takes your jaw and,
Oh my gosh.
Don't forget that
doing
chewing
that.
chewing is a full action.
and then she like kind of like rubs your throat to help you swallow the berries.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you heal 5.
Thank you. Okay, awesome.
Very nice. Yeah. And then so I guess that was 15, 20, 25, 30. She then begins to run the other way. Turris deals 12 damage to this Afflicted, which melts it.
Ooh.
As is good with his name. The Ankeg takes 12 points of acid damage as well, and you see some of the crystals begin to melt as Turris. 20, 25, 30. He says, Belle, you hear him say, let's get out of here!
Okay. I'd like to get out of here.
Yeah, rival party's gonna go. So this orc, he looks at you, Hex, Leah, and he...
No, I'm in the grips of the.
Oh yeah, I guess he looks at Hex, who's like being grappled. He looks at the Ankeg. He looks back at his comrades who have dealt with the Afflicted, and he looks at you, Leah. He says, "Next time," and he's going to take the disengage action from you, and he is going to run without
Is he also
provoking attacks of opportunity.
Any of
Yes.
us or just Leah?
Yeah. So the disengage action means you can leave without provoking attacks of opportunity. 5.
God damn
So he
it.
can't do anything to him as he leaves?
5:30. Yeah.
Well, I mean, now we can shoot him, right?
That's true. Yeah, you can shoot him as
Right.
he's leaving if you want.
I want to do that.
Yeah. These four of his comrades. I'll say that 2 of them killed the Afflicted. The other 2 are going to take pot shots at Leah and Hex respectively. Now I guess Hex is being grappled, so I guess they'll both attack Leah.
Or maybe Hex's Echo. You know, that's right in front of me.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Sorry,
So
Hex.
one will go for Hex's Echo.
Oh,
Yeah. So one of
Hex
them.
Is that Echo? Is that my Echo?
Yeah. So the Echo
Mrs.
doesn't have a
Baby.
shield, right?
Echo's got 16 AC.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. So
Yeah.
your Echo
Saved me.
knocks the crossbow
I don't-
bolt out of the way, and then Leah, that's a 21 to hit you.
Can
Oh,
I
gosh.
inspiration that? Can I inspiration?
Nah. So Leah,
Oh,
you're gonna take
God.
6 points of piercing damage.
Dang, that's what
As
she just
they-
got back.
It's basically like only losing 1 point of damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you think about it that way, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you have the most hit points out of all of us too?
Yeah.
Initially?
I'm at
Yeah.
16 right now.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
That's like
Oh, you're
almost
great.
That's what
how
I
many
usually
I
have.
Yeah.
nice.
I'm not used to this. Listen, Leah's not used to this, okay?
yeah.
You're like,
No,
oh, I
no,
feel
no,
so
super fair,
weak.
super
And it's
fair.
just me and Belle, like normal. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we're like,
You look fine.
Leah's not
Holy
used to
shit.
this. Okay, listen.
Holy shit. That's really funny.
She's used
So
to,
Leah,
like, doing great.
so Leah, at the start of your turn, I'd love for you to roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
I hate that.
Ooh.
21.
I
That's
can
great.
Perceive.
So with a
see.
21, I'll say that you feel more rumbling
No.
approaching.
No. Oh, we gotta
Um,
go.
You're not, and I'll say with a 21, you know exactly where it's coming from. You know exactly where it seems to be heading. You feel rumbling to the left of Hex's Echo, to the right of Mavis,
Oh goodness.
and
shit.
to the north of Bell.
Oh, we gotta fucking go.
Like underneath the ground.
Yeah, feels like it's under the ground. It feels like it's not here yet. With a 21, I'll say that you're able to catch it before it bursts. Normally,
Right.
you would all feel rumbling just before they burst out of the ground, but Leah, being super perceptive, supernaturally perceptive, and with your ranger abilities, you briefly touch the ground as Celia's feeding you these berries, and with your
Okay.
brief reprieve, you're able to sense that more Ankheg are coming soon.
Okay.
Talking is a free action if you want to talk, and then you can do whatever you want on your turn.
Okay. Can I do my?
You just gotta get Hex Steve.
I know. I just stopped talking. I literally just like stopped mid sentence, and I didn't mean to. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to do my action before I'm like, hey guys, let's get out, or do I want to do it?
You can do it simultaneously. It's totally
As
up
we're
to you.
leaving?
'Cause you can talk and fight at the same time. Yeah.
Can I do it as we're leaving?
We
Yeah.
can't.
Talking
okay,
is a
so-
free action.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone. I'm gonna be like, hey, there's more coming. We need to get out of here, like right now. Everyone go. And I point. I'll be the last one to leave. Okay. And I point everyone to just go in front of me. And then I'll start to leave as well once everyone's going. As I'm leaving, I do want to, cause my hand. Does the orc have my hand axe?
No. I'm going to say that as you stabbed him, you
Okay.
took it out.
Okay. Okay.
Your spear, however, is
Oh.
next to Hex's Echo. I will draw that.
My two-handed spear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little pink spear.
Oh, it's
Okay.
beautiful.
We might have to leave that. So I'm going to. Yeah, because that's where that thing is. I'm not going there. So I'm gonna take my longbow one more time with my trusty longbow as I'm leaving, and I'm gonna look straight at the orc, and I'm going to
shit.
shoot.
Okay. He has 1 hit point.
Hunter's mark.
Okay, everyone,
Get his
everyone,
ass.
manifest right now.
Get his
Okay.
ass. I'm so
Here
I
ready.
we
need
go.
to stand up for this.
Here we go. 16 hits.
Yeah,
So-
baby.
Let's
go.
So you shoot your arrow, and as he's turning around to run, how do you want to kill him?
So he turns around to run, and as everyone else is running in front of me, I kind of just turn around. I look at him, and I go, "Not today." And I let go, and it shoots right at him at the head,
Amazing.
right here.
Amazing. You get him right through the head, through the center of his head, and he falls to the ground. I will say that all of you notice, as all of these people are dying around you,
Oh god.
the curse of the City of Affliction.
Right.
Have any of you ever seen somebody die in affliction?
Not likely for me.
Okay,
wait.
Mel definitely hasn't. Leah, I'm gonna say you haven't.
Right.
No,
I?
but Mavis.
I
Maybe.
feel like I did.
Mavis
I have before.
definitely has.
I've lived there my whole life.
Yeah, Hex, it's up to you. Because I guess it depends on how long you've been here and what you might have seen.
I don't think I have. I've only
I feel
heard.
like Hex
Okay.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So you notice. So
Yeah,
Mavis, this is something that you've seen before. The bodies are beginning to fade away into nothing.
Like a video game.
Like a video game, yes. As though they
Oh.
were killed in a video game and they freeze where they are
Whoa.
and then they slowly fade to nothing.
Cool.
Is this true of all of the bodies? Like even the feral?
Not the afflicted.
Okay, cool. Not
the
the
regular
afflicted, just the
unafflicted.
regular.
Yeah, the
okay.
afflicted stay where they were damned.
Yeah.
But
right.
the living, including this orc, fade to nothing.
Fuck.
Leah, would you like to retreat?
Yes.
Okay. So you begin to retreat, Hex, what would you like to do? You're grappled.
Grappled.
I'm grappled, but let me know what you think about this. I'm going
Okay.
to. Don't you love when I say that?
I really do, yeah.
So I am going to move. I can mentally move my Echo 30 feet
Okay.
in any direction without causing an action, right? So I'm going to move
Right.
him over. He's going to make a run for it over here, 30 feet. Now I can spend a bonus action to teleport and switch places. Can I do that
That's
while I'm?
right.
Can I do
Yeah.
that while I'm grappled?
I was thinking
Yes.
that.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, you
sick
can.
as hell.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
fucking
cool.
cool.
That's such a
So-
good use of your ability. Oh my
So
god.
I think that so I think I'll hear that Leah wants us all to run. I see her. I see her. I think what will happen is as the Echo is kind of running past Leah, you'll hear just some kind of ghostly whisper of "nice shot," and then he'll like sprint past you. And then as the Echo gets next to, I keep forgetting her name.
Celia.
Celia.
Celia. I'll swap. And I'll go, what's taking you all so long? And then from here, I
taking
think
you
I
all
can
so
now
long?
I can move as Hex 30 feet.
Yes, you can use your move action. That's very cool. That's very
And
cool.
yes,
I'm
I'll
gonna
move as Hex.
reveal this tunnel as well while we're here.
Okay.
So I'll move this way.
Cool.
And is there any enemies up ahead that we see?
There are not. There are no enemies up ahead that you can see.
Okay.
You see that the others are currently at the riverbank. Aerolith is attempting to cross the river right now.
Okay. Then I'll use, if there's no enemies, then I'll use the dash action
Great.
to move another 30 feet.
Totally fine. Totally fine. All right, very nice. The Ankeg are going to go next.
No.
This Ankeg is very confused. It looks at the Echo in its hand, and it brings it to its mouth and bites down. The Echo vanishes.
Yeah.
It will then make a claw attack at Mavis and a tail attack at Belle.
No.
So, Mavis, that's an 8. You duck as you see this claw go right where your head used to be. Belle, that's a 13 to hit you with a tail. Does 13 hit?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, man.
Oh, but if I get hit, okay. I mean, I'm
I
gonna
think I
get
know what
hit
you're
by
thinking.
what?
I think I know what you're thinking, but
I
yeah,
think you
wanna
probably
hear-
know what I'm thinking. Also, I have
Well,
a thing
yeah, you say
that
it.
my casting time is a reaction, which I can take when
Yeah.
I'm hit by an
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
I would like to
The
cast
shield spell.
shield.
Yeah. Never leave home without the shield spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, this tail comes down and it looks like it's gonna hit. You fling your hand out. What does it look like when you cast shield? What is it like? Because a lot of people interpret it differently, what the shield looks like. So it's totally your call.
I feel like all of my magic is very like time related and like clock related. Like I love a good clock and a watch, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to incorporate that into like I mean, who doesn't? Watches are kind of
Yeah.
hot, you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, I'm trying to incorporate that into like a shield. And I'm not sure I don't know. What
Do you want
think?
me to?
Yes.
me to do it?
Help me out.
Okay. So, let me know if this fits. Do you want to slow time, or do you want to have it a physical
Oh,
watch?
I would love to slow
Big.
time. That's sick as hell.
Okay. Yeah, so as it comes down, you hold up your hands and this shimmering force of energy appears in front of your outstretched hand. As that happens, the tail slows exponentially. As it gets closer and closer, it can only get half the distance, and half the distance, and half the distance, and it never actually touches you.
Let's go.
That's
As time
sick as
slows
hell.
down enough for you then noticing that it's moving so slowly, even the drop of venom that's coming out of the tail slows to nothing. As it can't even reach you, you slowly step aside as the tail resumes time and hits the ground in front of you.
Oh,
Nice.
that's sick as hell.
That's so cool.
That is the Ankeg. Mavis.
Oh, I just
The
realized
other
that was
Ankeg
just
has
the
to go.
Onkeg and not.
Sorry.
Belle's
I just
turn.
realized the other
Yeah.
Ankeg has to go.
Oh, the other
So,
Ankeg.
Yeah. So I'll
No, tell
just-
it to leave. Make it go away.
Make it go away, yeah. The other Ankeg is
No.
going to attempt
Fuck.
to... Oh, shit. Alright. So, Mavis, the claw.
Yeah, that hits me.
Alright.
However-
What about... Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if this is actually during my turn or if it's a reaction. No, it's one reaction.
Yeah.
Being damaged by a creature, I can like
Oh, shit.
point to it.
Alright, yeah, go for it. Oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
let's
Yeah,
go.
rebuke
Let's
that.
go.
That's amazing. Their dexterity is shit.
Love
That's
that
a
for me.
12. Alright, so it's going to take half the damage, but you cast it as a second level spell as a tiefling. So you're going to deal 3d10 damage to it of fire.
Oh my
and it
God.
might actually die from that. If So I want you to
3d10.
open that advanced dice roller, and
Okay.
or click it in your attacks, and you'll be casting it at level 2.
Okay. Hold on, let me go back.
But it's totally up to you.
Do.
This is sick.
All right.
That
At level
is-
2,
Really cool.
thingies crossed.
So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is... And it did... Oh, and yeah, because Turris melted it before. So, between that and the fire, this creature writhes on the ground. It can't get its third attack out because Mavis, you light it on fire and it crumbles to ash.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah.
Very
go.
cool.
Let's
Very
go.
cool.
That's so
Nice.
sick.
Very nice.
I'm
and,
so excited.
yeah,
I can
so
finally
now-
use that.
That was really sick. Holy
That
shit.
was
Hell
really
yeah.
cool. Mavis, it
Awesome.
is your turn now.
Right.
What do you wanna leave?
I'm gonna get the
it's-
hell out
it's
of
yeah, perfect, yeah.
I'm good here.
Amazing.
I'm literally
Amazing.
just gonna. I'm turning and running as
Perfect.
far as I can, all 30.
Awesome. So I'll say you take the disengage action and you get the hell out of there.
yeah.
Belle, it's your turn. Would you like to do the same thing?
Yeah, I gotta
Or-
get out of here.
Great,
All my friends
amazing,
are
yeah.
gone.
So you take the disengage action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and you all run. And we are out of combat.
Dear, thank God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy
so
shit.
dope.
Is that
Wow.
MF gonna follow us though?
I'm gonna say that the way that they move between the how slow they normally move, the others bursting from the ground and getting in its way, and at the rate that you are all running, you escape. However,
We gotta keep
there's
moving.
one last thing that you need to do. You need to cross this river.
Yeah.
I would like all of you to make... Actually, sorry. I'm going to do one thing first, and then we're going to take a bio break.
Okay.
First, I'm going to roll athletics checks for the other party as they try and get in. DC is 13. So Quick Pickles swims, makes it across. Aerolith floats across. Isongdae makes it across. Turris makes it across.
Oh.
Celia, going into the water, gets swept in by the current.
Oh, can we help? Oh boy, can I?
How
do I have
fast is
enough,
this
do I have
happening?
enough time to grab her?
The current is strong, and this party got here before you guys did.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
It's up to all of you. Would you like, and these are both viable options, would you like to follow her
Oh.
in the river? Or would you like to cross?
Shit. What's everybody? What is that? What is the? Oh God.
So
Where's
keep
where's
that in mind.
where's Bill?
Yeah. Where's
Oh,
Bill?
Bill's with us.
Bill,
Everyone's down
Bill
here
has
hiding.
not.
Oh my
Bill has not
God.
crossed yet. Bill has not crossed.
They've all crossed.
Yeah.
Except for
before-
Celia.
Yeah, except for Celia. They all look horrified, and I'm gonna say that Turris leaps in.
Yeah.
Nice.
but it's up to all of you. What would you like to do?
Can everyone swim? Can everyone here swim?
Yes, I want to jump. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, Leah, because of her connection with her, I think she's already jumping in.
Okay.
She's as soon as Celia goes in, she's jumping in.
You're not even gonna check
Alright.
with us?
No, it's like instant.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
with how she felt with Celia when she grabbed her hand back when they were looking like with each other, she felt such a strong connection to her. And she doesn't show emotion quite a lot, but when some shit like this happens, she doesn't even think.
How
She just
fast?
goes.
How fast is the current?
It's not. You've swum through tougher currents than this, but it is not weak. It is definitely a strong current, but with
I
your
want to.
natural athletic system, you get the feeling that you could be able to navigate it.
I think we have to jump into this river. I don't think we have a choice. I think we absolutely have to jump in.
I think we have to jump in too.
Yeah.
I think I would literally seeing Leah jump in. I would have just screamed after Leah and like jumped in
Yeah.
immediately after. Because
I
I don't
I'm
think I would
also-
have hesitated if any of you fell in.
Same.
Mhm.
I think we have to.
I would like to echo across to the other party.
Okay,
Is that okay?
you do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll send an echo across and then teleport on the other side. So I guess my
Okay.
echo is where I am now, and I'm over
Yep.
where Isong Dae and
Mhm.
folks are. And I'll say, "Don't worry, we'll get her." And then I'll jump back into the river. And
As you do that, it's you across the river right now,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Yi Songdae puts a hand on your shoulder and he says,
Hmm.
"I know."
See you soon.
And you, amazing. Belle. So Mavis, you jump in.
Yeah,
Belle.
screaming Leah's name.
Yeah, we see Belle standing next to Bill, and
Aw, Belle and Bill.
Bill, you see like
He's a
the
robot.
robotic head slowly just and turn to you, and he says, "Awaiting instructions, Lady Crunlow."
Bill can't swim. Almost
Bed mode?
certainly.
Can bed mode Bill float?
Did he do boat mode?
Does Bill have
Bill,
boat mode?
do you have a boat mode? Have you ever been a boat?
Rainy day mode engaged, and you see he just slowly like contracts into like what looks like basically a backpack, and there's like two little straps that come out. Actually, I'll say that his arms loop into little straps that connect,
Awesome.
and we see Belle just put Bill on
That's
for rainy day mode.
that's got to be so heavy. Jeez Louise.
I'm strong. Okay, I am. Good job, Bill. I'm gonna jump in, but I'm gonna just like as I'm getting into the river, I'm gonna say, "You should all probably come with us. I'm not really sure why you're not in the river already," and that's it.
So yeah, as you say that, Aerolith is like, "I can't get my books wet. I'm so sorry."
You just did. You swam. You swam across.
I floated across. But she's gone. She's gone.
Floated across.
We could have put them in my backpack.
So as you all jump into the river, we will go on a bio break.
Perfect
Righteous.
timing because my cat has just arrived to say hello.
Said hi.
I said, "I'll learn to
Amazing.
swim."
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a great bio break. I know I did. And yeah, so we open up right where we left off. You all jump into the river. The river current sweeps you up, and you find that there is some space above the water for you to breathe, which is really nice, because you're not sure how far the river goes. But eventually, the current slows significantly, and the water gets much shallower. Shallow enough for you to stand and walk. Which is good, because this is where you are.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
You find yourselves washed up ashore in a large cavern filled with these giant, glowing, phosphorescent mushrooms. Celia is sitting completely soaked. She seems to be drying off. Turris is checking on her, making sure that she's okay. I will note that Turris looks not super great. He looks pretty thoroughly damaged. He's bleeding from several wounds, and he's got what looks like bruises forming, but he seems to be unconcerned with that, just checking on Celia. The rest of you wash up ashore very easily. What would you all like to do?
Question. Can we tell, like, how far we traveled, roughly?
Yes. You get the feeling that you've traveled at least 30 feet downriver.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's
Would
not
you
too bad.
say that we've traveled under 120 feet away from where our companions are, perchance?
There's only one way to find out.
I would like to cast message. To... Oh. Who should I cast it to? Sorry, my eye just stopped.
Quick Pickles. Do Quick Pickles.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
actually
we
thinking
never talked
too.
to Quick Pickles. Yeah. Okay, you're so right. Thank you. I'd like to cast message to Quick Pickles and say, "Hey, buddy, we're fine. Not that far away on the river. You should come, please. It's safe, and we're safe also. And yeah."
So, you hear, "Ah! Who was that? What the hell?"
Oh, I didn't introduce myself. That's true. I just sort of forgot that not everyone knows how to use message.
And
Yeah.
then,
That's it? Just what the hell? Nothing else?
well,
You didn't figure it out?
And then there's some silence, and then you hear, "Okay, Aerolith just told me that this is a spell. I guess we'll follow you down the path, but..." And then he reaches the word limit.
Of course
Ah,
he does.
great. I'll tell everybody that I cast a message to Quick Pickles and that they're super excited to join us.
So not long after, washing up ashore, are Isongde, Quick Pickles, and Aerolith, who has wrapped her books, her entire backpack, in what looks like arcane saran wrap, and she takes it off, and it dissipates and kind of dissolves as she takes it off. And
Good trick.
she says, "Thank you. It's very expensive, and I can only do it once. So I hope this is worth
Good time
it."
to do it. Okay, I bet it is.
As we get ashore, can I just be doing like a perimeter check of this area?
Absolutely.
I just want to
While I'm
Yeah,
casting
'cause-
message.
yeah, while you're casting message and doing all of that, like we see that Celia is okay, and I just want to make sure that this area is safe-ish.
Yeah. I'd like you to roll me. So, if you're just looking at the area, that would be perception. If you're
Okay.
specifically searching for something, then that would be investigate. Or if you're trying to figure out the general lay of the land, that would be survival. So it's totally up to you.
I am going to. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do investigate. I'm looking for danger specifically around.
Great. Okay, totally fine. So, With a 16, you look around at these mushrooms, which seem like they're the only things in the area, so they would be the only dangerous things in the area.
Okay.
Going back to your knowledge of mushrooms and what might be like a spore that might be released, doesn't seem like any of these are necessarily shedding dangerous spores.
Okay.
There are a couple of like insects on the ground, a couple of rodents that
Okay.
seem to just be okay.
Are there
walking through
any
the
like
spores.
any like prints or like sign of onkegs or larger animals or undead tracks?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
However, what you do see is that checking the perimeter, the cavern seems to have step-like structures to the east.
Ooh,
Okay.
I see.
I'll start to move over that way.
Okay. Alright, so you go over to the east. What would the rest of you like to do?
Do I-
Leah, what are you doing?
Yeah, do I recognize any of these mushrooms, these plants, these anything?
Yeah, I'd like you to roll me either a nature or a survival, please.
Let me compare. Nature it is. Ah! I take it back.
Oh, rough.
I take it back.
So
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Could I do a little detect poison and disease as well?
Yeah, if you want.
Just to make sure that they're not like poisonous or anything, and like stick
Sure.
like I don't know if they illuminate poison. I don't know. It could be anything, but yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you take in a deep breath, and when you exhale, you open your green sight, and all of you see Leah's eyes flash green as she scans the area. You don't detect that any of these mushrooms are poisonous.
Okay.
Which means we can eat them all.
Say
The
less.
only two options for mushrooms are poisonous or edible.
Yeah.
Fair.
No
Um,
hallucinations.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Poison.
Edible.
There's a third
Those are
option,
edible.
Yeah.
Those
those
are
are
edible.
Ah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
Well,
a
I mean, like, wouldn't
subset
you
of
consider
edible.
that if you had to choose between
Depends on the
poisonous
day.
or edible?
Oh, well,
Wouldn't-
yeah. I mean, yeah, it depends on the day, I guess.
Do I have work the next day?
Yeah.
That's the question. Yeah.
Edible.
So Leah, you don't detect that any of these are poisonous.
Okay.
Hex, you see. I'm going to say that this is all kind of happening at the same time. So Hex is walking around checking. You see that Hex walks away to the east. Mavis, what are you doing right now?
I'm probably gonna be asking everybody else if they're okay, like asking the people in the other group, just like chit chatting, kind of
Yeah.
small, and just seeing like if they have other stuff or if they need anything.
Totally. So I'll say that you go up to which one would you like to go up to, Mavis? I'll give you two people that you can check in on.
All right, I'll check in on I'll start with Celia first, and then I also
Great.
want to check in on Elilith.
Great. Yeah. So so you walk up to Celia. You see she looks like you know when it's raining hard and the tree is kind of weighed down by all the rain and it kind of looks droopy. That's what Celia looks like right now. But
That's
you
kinda
notice
cute.
that she kind of looks like she's just sitting and like all of her petals are kind of stuck to her body and all of the vines are stuck. But you notice that when you come over and you say, "Are you okay?" Some of the water seems to get absorbed into her body, and she dries out a little bit, and she stands up, and she holds up her hands, and her hands are dry.
That's so cool.
And she kind of wiggles her fingers a little bit.
Jazz hands.
She pauses, and then she slowly continues to wiggle her fingers. As you
Yeah.
say, jazz hands.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Very cool.
yeah. And then you go over to Aerolith, and Aerolith is you notice that she's just checking all of her books for water. She's checking her backpack for water, and her eyes dart to you as you come over, and she says, Mavis.
Aerolith, I just wanted to check and see how you and your books were doing.
So she says, I could use some help if you would like to assist me in checking my backpack for water damage.
Yes, I would like to help. Yeah.
Excellent. And she just like gives you a stack of books. She's like, check. And so you so you check. There's no water.
Okay, yeah.
In any of it, and after
That's
you
so
give her
good.
books back, and she kind of reaches out. She kind of like pats you on the head. She's like, thank you very much. And she kind of fishes around in her pockets, and she pulls out a little round. It looks like a rock, but it's this like bright yellow and amber color. And she says, "Here you are, for you." And you hold it in your hand, you put it in. She kind of like pats you twice. She says, "Thank you, much appreciated."
Thank you. I'm glad you're okay. And I'm just gonna walk back and be like, Belle, I think she likes me.
I bet.
Let's
I
go.
wouldn't doubt that at all.
Belle, what Mavis is holding is a sweet. It's a piece of candy.
Cool rock.
Oh, that's not a rock.
What do you mean it's not? It looks
Oh
like rock.
my gosh, that's one of my favorite treats. It's a candy.
It's a
You
candy.
eat it.
You eat it.
It's a sweet treat. Yummy. Candy. You don't eat candy? Taste it. Yeah.
This is sour. You can have it. No. You want it?
I'll take it.
Okay,
Okay.
here. Take it.
All right. Do you want
No, it's okay. I'm okay now. I don't
oh.
want anything else.
Do you want a hug or a high five?
Oh wait, I'll take a high five.
Okay. A high five? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at my elbow.
Oh.
Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah, did we get it? Was it good? Was it
Yeah,
a
do
good
we have to
one?
do a check?
What do we have to roll for that?
I'm far away, right? I'm way.
Yes,
I'm
you're
not
far
anywhere.
away.
Okay,
Let
I
us
just wanna
have our
make
fun.
sure. I'm just making sure.
You're far away. Yeah. You don't need to roll a.
We're just
Check
that
that.
in sync.
A
We're
high
just that in
five
sync.
check.
Yeah. If you want to, you can.
We
You can roll
nailed
me
it.
sleight of hand, but like you
I
don't
do.
need to. Okay. You know what? All right. Fine. Yeah. Roll. Both of you roll me sleight of hands. That's fine. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That land.
High five.
Yeah, the DC was 5, so yeah, you're totally good. Yeah, you 100%
Imagine.
high
This is
five
what
the
we need
shit out of
good
each
dice
other.
rolls
It's
for.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One.
there's a small like sound break. Yeah, so you
And I'm
you
gonna
do
eat
that.
the candy also.
Amazing. Great. And then you eat the candy. At this point, you all see Hex. So Hex, you've approached this stairway.
Yeah.
The more you look at it, the more you believe this was created and not naturally formed.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna recon. I'm gonna head up.
You're gonna go up?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell anyone that you're going up?
Nope.
Okay.
Do I see that after my candy moment?
After your candy moment? Yeah. I'll say that, like, Hexen, you're not doing this stealthily, right?
Yeah. No. Actually, I'll even like have like I'll even like have my echo with me, and
Okay.
we'll just kind of
Yeah.
tag team.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that Bill unlatches himself from Belle's back
Oh
and
yeah.
goes back into Bill mode. I'm gonna say
Oh.
he's gonna follow you, Hex.
Once
Yeah.
I realize that this is kind of man-made, I'll send my my echo ahead
Okay.
and follow behind.
Great.
Could I?
How
really
how
quick-
how
so
loud are
sorry.
Bill's footsteps?
Oh wait, that's good.
They ain't soft for sure.
Not soft.
Yeah.
Okay, then without like I won't even turn back. I'll just say, thank you, Bill. Like just kind of like acknowledge his presence
His
and like
presence.
thank you for joining me.
Perfect.
Really
Yeah.
quick, while you're adventuring, can I cast message to Hex?
Yeah, that happens.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to say hello. If you want space, that's okay. If you want company, we're here. Please be careful.
Oh, I'll send back and say, oh, don't worry, just doing some reconnaissance to make sure the perimeter is safe.
That didn't answer my question. I'll just check back in every now and then. No. You're good. You're good. You're good. I am wise at specific things, not wisdom as a thing. But
Is this in a message?
No,
Or-
just in my
oh,
head.
Okay.
I'm just thinking out loud to myself internally, but I'm also probably saying, I think Hex could probably use a little bit of space, but I'm going to check in on him every now and then.
And you're saying that like out loud
To
you said?
myself, but out loud 100%.
Okay, I can definitely hear that. I'm just gonna be like,
I have a question.
yeah.
And I'm going to smile
Yes.
at myself.
As all of this is going on, can I like sit down and like start ripping off pieces of like fabric to like cover my wounds?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if that was like against like a healing thing. I just want to make sure because I have no healing spells. So
No, that's totally yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So what you can do is I will say
because
that
I have
as
a
you,
couple of cuts.
Yeah. So as you were doing that, as you you sit down and we hear the first as you rip off part of your clothing, we see Quick Pickles scurry up to you, and he says, "That won't be necessary." He says, "We
I
have
just look at
med
him.
kits."
Okay.
Yeah, tell you what, hold on. Aerolith, come here! And, Aerolith comes up and she takes the strip that you ripped off of your clothing and she casts mending and just kind of knits back together. Quick Pickles, he takes out a bandage and he starts dressing your wound.
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
rip it off.
Yeah, he's like, I think this is more sterile than your blood-stained shirt! And he, so yeah, he starts wrapping you up.
I just look at him and I'm like, thank you.
He says, none of you seem very prepared to have entered a dungeon at all.
Oh yeah, we did not think we were doing that today. Or
No.
yesterday,
Wow.
rather.
What, now that we're not in imminent danger, and then Hex will get to you in a second. What exactly? You said that you were in the Church of the Living? I heard, isn't that the cult?
We were not
next
in it.
to it. We were next to it.
You're next to it?
Mhm.
Okay. What exactly does that mean? What were you doing in Corpse Town? I thought the living weren't allowed in Corpse Town.
Well, that's not strictly true. But I've heard the living do not go into Corpse Town. But
Well, yeah, because there's dead people everywhere.
exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's true. That matches what we've seen.
Actually, I have a question for y'all. Who are those people that attacked us?
Oh yeah.
Because
So-
they were quite violent, and they also were saying "Oh, now we found you," and they weren't talking to us. I've never seen them in my life.
So Aerolith, she looks at the scar. So one of the rules that I have in my games is if you take enough damage to be making death saves, you have a permanent reminder of that forever. So Aerolith has a scar at the center of her chest, where the crossbow bolt went in. And she says, I thought we'd been so bloody careful, but apparently they're sneakier than we thought they were. Isong Day, he says, they are a rival party. They are led by that orc. His name is Brack.
And then under my breath while he says that, I go, not anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, his name was Brack.
So, yeah. He says, what? Well, what do you mean not anymore?
Well, you see, as we were leaving, I didn't want him to get away, so I kind of took out my bow and he vanished as soon as I hit him.
So at that, he exchanges a look. Quick Pickles and Turris exchange a look, and Turris says something in Draconic. Oh yeah, Belle. Yeah. So, so Belle, you hear him say, Brak is the most fiercest warrior I've ever met. That's impossible. Quick Pickles, he says, I'm sorry, we find it very unlikely, but I'm not calling you a liar. If you say you did it, then you know you did it.
I did do it. I
Wow.
did do it.
That
Wow.
is true.
I witnessed.
That's
He vanished before my eyes, and it wasn't a singular effort. A lot of help from Hex and the Echo
And Hex.
and Hex and Hex
and Hex. And,
helped me out quite a bit. So it wasn't just me, but we tag teamed it together, and we were able to take
Nice.
him down.
So, Quick Pickles, he, like, kind of smacks his forehead. He says, I've seen Brak take down 6 people at once. That's amazing. He says, where's Hex? And we cut to Hex. So, Hex,
Hex.
you are, yeah.
Hex. He's not left combat mode. I think folks have let their guard down, and his like,
Mhm.
as soon like as we've been on the run and like into the river and into this new place, like he's still in like we are still in danger, and I need to make sure until I understand that we are no longer in danger, like not to relax. So that's why he's going on a reconnaissance with Bill and his Echo.
Nice.
Up these steps.
Perfect. So, Sunday, if you wouldn't mind, if we could get to the right, scroll a little to the right, so we can just kind of get just the general depiction of the staircase. So Hex, you're heading up these stairs, and your Echo is also heading up these stairs a little bit before you.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so eventually you come to a little fork in the road. You can go left.
Oh.
You can go right. There is a brighter glow coming from the left. There's a not as bright glow coming from the right.
Okay. I'll follow since before it's like this glow comes from these mushrooms which are pretty safe. I'm gonna follow the glow first.
Great.
Or I'll send the Echo to kind of go down that way, staying a safe distance behind. And I have like my weapons drawn. Like I'm still
Nice. Perfect. So Hex, here's what you see. You are going to want to zoom out a little bit
You got it.
because the glow opens up into a massive
Boy.
room.
Holy shit.
Yo!
That's
Okay.
really pretty.
Okay. I want to. That is gorgeous. So I think I want I think I want to do this. It's because my Echo is safe, right?
Yeah.
As it kind of goes up, I'll switch places with my Echo so that I'm at kind of at this point at the mouth of this or at the entrance of it.
Okay.
And I just want to do a quick 10-second danger like scan of the room.
Yeah.
Like this is not anything. This is just like a quick gut check,
Just a
essentially.
quick
Of
old vibe check. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'd like you to roll me perception, please.
okay.
Also,
17.
I don't want to interrupt, but I just want to say, I would like to every 5 minutes cast message
Yes.
while
yes,
Hex
yes,
is
yes, yes,
out
yes.
of my visible sight. I
Incredible.
just am
Absolutely.
putting that plan out
Um,
there into the world.
So
So I don't want to
yeah,
interrupt
no.
your flow, but
No,
that's,
this is. Thank you for reminding me. So I'll say that as you step into this area, you hear a ping. It has been 5 minutes. Bell. You cast message at.
cool. I literally just want to say, hello, it's been 5 minutes since we last spoke. I'm checking on you. I just want to make sure you're okay. That's all.
I'll
It's
not
Belle, by the way.
respond. I'll not respond right away, and I'll wait until I kind of perceive what's in this giant room.
Okay. So with the 17, you don't detect that there are any clear and present dangers just from a quick scan.
Okay.
What I will say is that you see that there is a small like mass of objects to the north. You're not sure exactly what they are at a quick glance, but it seems like a mound of things that all seem to be of equal size.
Okay, so it's not a natural formation.
Doesn't seem like it's a mushroom.
So
doesn't seem like it's a stalagmite or anything.
Okay, so it looks like something that had to be put there by somebody, by a sentient being.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will send my echo up into the right area where it's a little darker.
Okay. All right, you do that.
And then I'll respond to the message as I see, and I'll just say, the stairs to the east are not natural, nor is the large cavern to the north. Be back soon, and then end message. And then so I'll send the echo down this way, and if basically if the echo survives, I'm happy. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that we're not going to get jumped. And then if he's okay, then I think I'll go back and report. Is this just kind of, am I understanding like this is just like a back alley of this?
Yeah, this seems like it's just another way to go around.
Another way to go around. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to go too far, but it doesn't seem like there's anybody that wants to show themselves here. Yeah. So
it does seem like there's several points of egress from this cavern.
Yeah.
But this cavern seems to be okay. The most prominent thing that you notice is the giant fucking hole in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
100%.
So that's does that seem
underground?
natural? Does that seem natural?
I'm glad you asked. You are already underground, and it does not seem like something that should exist. It doesn't seem like somebody made it, but do you want to peer in through the?
After I send here, I'm about to go back.
Yeah.
And I think Hex has a thought of.
I'd better peer.
I'd better peer. Yeah.
Let's see. I think it's just we should see what's in that hole. And so he kind of goes,
right.
"Oh, it's a terrible line." I think I will go to the edge of this and peer.
All right. So you peer over, and as you do, we cut back to the shore.
Oh God.
People on the shore. Belle, you just got this message back from Hex. What would you like to do?
Nothing.
Amazing. All right, that happens. Quick Pickles, he's just shouting. He's like, "All right, Sully, where did Hex go?"
Oh, sorry, I forgot he did ask that question. Okay, I'll happily answer that question.
He's just like shaking you. Right? Yeah.
And I'm like still smiling at myself, like, "Oh man, I'm a good friend." Anyways, I'll say, he needs a moment to just check things out. He's okay.
He says,
He'll be back.
Okay, well, okay. Hex, you hear behind you, ka-choom, 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 as Bill is following you in.
And I'll say, I'll tell Bill to wait at the entrance.
Confirmed.
Thank you,
And he
Bill.
waits at the entrance. Hex, looking in, these mushrooms are the size of very large buildings.
Okay.
Peering in, there are so many of them, and they are giving off their own glow. Further down, you see clusters, little piles of what look like they're small. They're like the size of volleyballs, I'd say. No, larger. Medicine balls.
Okay.
In small piles. And all the way down, there are Ankeg. Tending to these
eggs.
Eggs.
Ankeg eggs.
Oh.
What's more, is you look a little further in, and you notice that this area beneath the cave is huge. It is vast. It might even go on beneath the entire city of Affliction.
Jeez.
Somewhere further down, there is an Ankeg that is massive. It is stationary. It doesn't have a tail, and it has less legs than the other Ankeg. And it seems to be at the center of what look like webbing and stringy bits of sinew that attach it to these mushrooms.
Holy shit.
Other Ankeg are crawling around it and on it, and are just seem to be picking things off of it, and feeding it.
What resonance is there of knowledge that I have previously with what I'm seeing? Like, does this ping anything in my knowledge of what could be underground here? How easily am I able to contextualize this is what I'm wondering. Can I roll a history or something?
Yeah, you could roll a history or a nature, or an arcana, honestly.
I'm gonna roll a history.
Okay.
That feels most hex.
Yeah.
Dexterity.
So with a 7.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So with a 7, you have not heard this. This is so
novel
unique to you. Yeah, this is incredibly unique.
Okay.
You've never heard of anything like this in your life. Yeah. You've never heard of anything like this.
Okay. After I kind of take in everything of this, phosphorescent mushroom Ankeg city, I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm gonna head back to the shore.
Okay.
And
you do that.
Yeah.
Bill follows you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, as I pass Bill, I'll say, "Now, Bill, try to tread as lightly as you can," and then the echo will just kind of come back and remeld with me as we make our way back.
Right.
I come back. I'm not sure what I'm coming back to, if there's conversations that are happening, but I'm just going to be walking back into the camp or to the shore where everyone is.
Yeah. You get back. Everyone seems to be checking their weapons, checking their things. Belle, you just see her like grinning and nodding to herself. And you reappear. Well, the rest of you see Hex reappear.
I want to stand up. Try to stand up.
Okay.
And walk over and ask if he saw anything. So I guess I'll... Oh god. Move over. Just over here, I guess.
Hex as he comes back into camp, he's gonna put his shield kind of back on his back and his sword in his sheath. And as Leah comes up, did you ask a question, Leah? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said, did you see anything? On your journey?
And he'll say, yes, but first, and he's gonna grasp your arm.
Oh.
Like in a
firmly grasp
in a handshake kind of way, and say, even when I was in the grasp of that smelly Ankeg, I could still see that was a hell of a shot. And then after kind of giving her her props, on the orc boy, but. Yes, I'll tell you what I've seen. And then I'll come to the rest of the group. And I kind of want to address this to everyone, but I'm mostly looking at Isongdae when I say, just to kind of gauge it, because to me, Isongdae and Aerolith might know the most, but I don't really, she's kind of treats me like a freak. So I'm mostly kind of
Dang.
Like a freak.
I'm mostly relaying to see how much of what I am saying is resonating with them. Essentially saying, north of us there is what appears to be a giant phosphorescent mushroom city of the Ankegs. I saw an Ankeg almost indescribable in size. I don't believe we're in any immediate danger, but I would refrain from stomping or shouting too loud. We are very close to being in very real danger. And I go ahead and I describe everything that I saw: the eggs, the giant mushroom towers, all of that.
Yeah. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but back when it might have been last session, I think what it was like when, or the session before that, I can't remember. I think it might have been the session before that when we first met the group. I did a perception check on the Ankeg, or like a history or whatever, and I was able to know that they travel in groups, and like I know a lot about them. Would I happen to know what this is?
I'd like you to roll me a nature or a survival. I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Because you would... Okay, so 12.
Yeah.
So you get the feeling that what Hex saw, the creature that he saw down there, was the Ankeg Queen. And that's something that you weren't sure if it even existed.
Okay.
Because no one really knew how they propagated. They knew that they laid eggs, but they were like, is it just between two Ankeg, or is there a queen?
Yeah.
And this definitely confirms a lot for you.
Okay.
This is something that you knew that they could eat basically anything, so you get the feeling that they're just eating these mushrooms.
Okay.
And that they're feeding them to the queen.
Ooh.
And the queen seems to have adapted to the environment that she's in. I think that's mostly what you get.
That's the extent of what I get? Okay.
Yeah. You also get the feeling that the Ankeg, the closer they are in proximity to the queen, the less willing they are to leave that area.
Okay. So like, okay.
That
Oh,
Ankeg will, if the queen, like, because there are so many down there, you get the feeling that they are sticking to the queen.
So like, if they saw us, would they stay?
That they would probably like, you know, hiss at you and do a big, like, they'd peacock at you, but you get the feeling that they wouldn't really move as long as you didn't get closer.
Closer. Okay.
Dang, so we're like weirdly safe here.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
So Hex explains that, and then I say, I kind of like stop in my tracks a little bit. We're over by the group now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna move myself back over.
Yeah. Also, we don't necessarily need the map.
Okay.
Anymore.
I like to visualize things.
Oh,
So we're back over by the group, and I kind of just like stop in my tracks, and I'm kind of just like, Hex, that's the queen. You've just found the hive, basically. We're sort of safe here because they won't move. They won't move away from the queen once they're near her. However, that's it. I don't know what we want to do with that information, but I'm just putting it out there from my studies of the Ankeg and everything. That's kind of...
I know
it's connecting a lot of dots for me.
We didn't come here for necessarily to find this center of Ankegs, but maybe this is valuable information. What else could be down there? And just to the Delvers, is this what you've been searching for?
Aerolith has a big old smile on her face when Leah says this. She says, "This is exactly what we've been searching for." Do you have any idea how much a single Ankeg is worth?
Yes, I do.
She-
And I kind of just look back at Mavis and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so her head whips toward Mavis, and she says, "Precisely. Enough to feed several families
Yes.
for several days. Which is why this profession is so sought after. And she points down where you guys came out from the river. She says, that party, Brack's party, they've been searching. They've been trying to leech off of my research for months, perhaps even years. But we'd ventured further than we had ever before. They had followed us. Fortunately, we'd ran into you lot, and with your aid, we no longer need to worry about our competition. And now... And so she actually begins to pack up her things, and she kind of nods to the rest of her party, and they begin to trek towards the staircase. She says, now, we can do something that has not been done in the history of this city.
What if we slowed down and just kept our conversation here for a minute while we all get up to speed?
Yeah, how long ago did you start this trek, this search for this Ankeg? I'm just curious.
So she
Also,
says...
what are you going to do?
So she says, the City of Affliction has been around for quite some time, and I had been a resident of Affliction for, I'd say, 4 or 5 decades at this point. We are going to not only become very, very wealthy, but it is possible that with the discovery of this hive and this queen, Affliction will no longer be subject to starvation, to food shortages, and to running water. And she points to the river. She says, your family, my dear Lady Thalion, may finally focus on something other than growing vegetables for the poor humans and mortals, the normal folk that dwell in this city. How does that sound? A life of meaning.
We already have meaning.
She closes her book and she says, the meaning that your family has adopted has been thrust upon them by ingrateful humans who are only concerned about keeping their power. I know. Do you know how I came to this city? I was a refugee. Out there, beyond the walls of this city, it is hell. And I do not mean that metaphorically. Do you know what happened? Do you know why this city is the way that it is? Do you have any idea? Have they told you? Did you know that about 100 years ago, a rift opened up in the mountains? A rift to hell itself. Demons poured out. They killed everything. They killed everyone. Everyone that I knew and loved. And I came to this city. We are going to find this queen. We are going to kill her. And we are going to make a name for ourselves that will not be forgotten. And that is where we will end for tonight.
I want to cast message to Hex and say, oh, you were right. My beat.
Ended at that. Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
Gosh. Oh no.
excellent job, everybody.
Good cliffhanger, you
Hold
little
on one
brat.
second.
Excellent job, everybody. So,
Yeah, excellent job,
Well,
every single one of us. Every one of us.
Give me a second.
Tyler.
yeah. Take your time.
No, that was
Don't
good.
come by that. Poor Leah doesn't know shit. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Okay. Anyways.
Dang.
Take your time. We got plenty of time. We're
That was
gonna
good.
do in
That was
the.
really good.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I had a terrible time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
except
hate.
for Sebastian.
Look, here's the thing,
Yeah.
man. The one thing I know I'm getting older is because I keep making these stupid fucking dad jokes, like that. Like who? I know this. What I just said is the like D&D equivalent of like the waiter coming by and being like, I hated it, and handing them an empty plate. And you just do these things as you get older, and then you get to watch yourself. Your younger self from outside yourself watches and cringes.
Yeah.
And
This is how
Anyway.
I feel as Belle hanging out with Hex, just so you know.
oh, you're a younger person who's looking
Watching
on,
and cringing.
Yeah.
watching and cringing.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Just
as long as
kidding.
I'm just, as long as we
incredible.
keep each other alive.
Amazing. All right, so we will do bond changes now. We're going to go in the reverse order of initiative, which means Belle with the 15.
Oh.
You go first. Any bond
Yeah.
changes for Belle?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me think this one through.
Great.
So, I mean, I think same old with the immediate party. There's I think every session, Belle just continues to trust them more and feel a pretty real sense of belonging. I think this session in particular, she was super I think that maybe last session, or particularly, I mean, even at the beginning of this session, I think there were moments where Belle was worried about Leah. I think because Leah, I don't know, I think Belle knows how badass Leah is, but I think sometimes I don't know, I think if Leah is having a bad moment, Belle feels that, you know what I mean? And Leah had a lot of really good moments, and I think Belle had a lot of time today to just feel really proud of her bestie. And we're not going to talk about the end of today, but that's fine. Up until the end of today, and we're going to have some real fun stuff to unpack next time.
For sure.
A lot.
Yeah, I think, but I think it's kind of same vibes with everyone in the immediate group. Honestly, the biggest moment that had Belle confused and shook some bonds today was when Celia fell in the river and not everyone in her group immediately got into the river to follow her. And that immediately put a sense of, a small, but there, sense of distrust, particularly in Aerolith, because the my books felt just so
My books.
and Belle has a my books, but Belle has a different I think Belle has a different Belle has a different experience than her, so there's a lot of reasons that would not that would be a weird thing, but I think in particular Belle feels like she would jump in a river and risk everything that she had on her for the people that she's adventuring with. And so particularly meeting up with a group that feels like they've had more experience, it just felt like that moment in particular was kind of shocking and put a sense of unease in her, and I think made her distrust that party, but in particular Aerolith. Yeah, and I don't know what the end of this session, I don't know where the end of this session leaves, because I think I don't know, I don't know exactly. There's a lot to explore, I think, next time. This is at the very end, I don't feel like we have enough time to process. But in the session, I think that was a big, I don't know, a red flag. I think Belle really values, or is realizing how much she values loyalty, and that was a huge, that really shook her.
Mhm.
Anyways, those are
Nice.
the bond changes.
Great bond changes, Belle. Awesome. Next up with the 18, Mavis. Any bond changes for you?
So yeah, I think with the OGs, it's all still good. Everyone is still really cool. I was worried about Leah a lot, because in the past Leah has been oh, I didn't get hurt yet, and so seeing Leah actually kind of consistently kind of getting hurt during that fight was kind of nerve-wracking. but I also think seeing her get hurt and then being able to be like, nah, fuck this dude. Like as we're supposed to be leaving, it was really cool. It was so cool. And so just in general, I think that I'm still pretty solid with everybody. Still look up to Leah and Hex a lot. Bella's the bestie. And then with the new people that we met, I think with Aerolith, I was feeling a lot more comfortable this time, and I think it's just because of the conversation we had, and then being able to like at least help a little bit feels good. I won't touch on what they just said because I'm gonna try not to. No, I won't touch on it.
If you want, like, you know, this is your bond change, you know.
True, I know, but like with that, I think in my head, I started thinking about like, oh, this would be able to help so many people back home because I grew up poor. And so thinking of like, oh, no one has to deal with that ever again. I was like, oh, I want to help them. Like whatever is going on with this, like I'm down. Like that's because I don't have that other than them not telling us about the people that was coming after them, especially when we were upfront about like, oh, there might be people coming after us. We were really upfront about that. That kind of like pinged something in my brain a little bit, but because they were getting hurt and like we did get hurt, I guess, but like we were like because of that, I think it was like, I don't know, it's like really weird to explain. So it was kind of like, okay, everything's fine. I just woke up. Oh shit, people are getting hurt. Wait a minute, why didn't y'all tell us that people were coming after you? Like, oh, it's okay, I guess. Oh wait, we can get food. Oh wait, hold on. Like, so it's kind of like a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions, but it's mostly towards Aerolith and it's not towards the whole group because it really does feel like she's kind of like guiding everybody, and all of them at least have some type of care and concern for each other. Like they've all been watching each other's backs, except for Aerolith. Kind of feels like she's here for her specific reason. But anyways, so it's just keeping all of that in mind. I think at the end of this, I think Mavis is like, okay, whatever they want to do, I'm going to probably, you know, I'm gonna try to reinforce that bond with all of them because I think whatever they're about to do is going to be helpful. So I'm just going to trust in them, and I still have that faith with my friends, and I'm just hoping that it's all like okay.
Nice.
That was a lot. Sorry.
That's awesome. That's great. No, that was great.
That's
like
good.
this is why I ask these questions. You know, like this is because I want to know what your characters are thinking. You know, because it helps me also be like, okay, what did they retain? Like, what was important to the players? You know, per session. So this is great. Never be ashamed of a long thing. You know, that's great.
Thanks.
All right, Leah. With the 21, any bond changes for you?
Ah! That's my bond change.
Nice.
That's my bond change. Yeah, a lot happened to her today. Holy heck. Yeah, she's going through a lot. Let me backtrack. We started off with the fight. She feels, I don't think she doesn't really feel like down on herself because she's not that type of person. However, she is like just like the tiniest little bit like annoyed that like she didn't do better in battle. Like she's like, I wish I could have done better, but like she did well in the end, of course. But she's like that nitpicky like type of person. She's like in the middle of that. She's like, I'm just annoyed. Like I wish I could have done better, but like she's not gonna hang on to that like at all because we ended up getting the orcs, so that was like her main thing. So she's happy
That
after
was
that.
a sweet kill.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. So she's happy about that. Then we went down the river. She felt like she had to go right after. Oh wait, hold on, backtrack. So many thoughts. Oh my god. She feels closer to Hex because of like the fight that we had together, and like also like the grabbing of like my arm and saying like, you know, this is what I imagine, right? Of like saying like, well done and everything, and like that just like reassured like, okay, yeah, I'm good. At the end of that. then when Celia fell into the water, she felt like kind of like almost like that was like family, like going down the river because of like that bond that she has with her after all that. So she like that's why she immediately jumped in and didn't even like because like she felt like in that like even and seeing that she was okay afterwards, she was like, okay, we're good. So like that bond change like with her with Celia was strengthened. And then the end she's having a midlife crisis. So she's going through it like because like Aerith started talking and she's like what is she even talking about? What the hell is going on? And I'm like, we have purpose, we're feeding people, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Like this is like what I've been doing my whole life, 100+ years I have been doing this thing, and I don't see why there's a reason to stop that. And then she keeps going on about like this rift, and like that kind of caused like some internal like dialogue, and Leah being like, wait, what does she mean about a rift and like all these things, and Aerith was like so up in her face about it. It kind of like took her back quite a bit. And she doesn't necessarily trust her because she didn't tell her right off the bat that that's what was going on here. So opposite of Mavis, I don't trust them now even more. And it's not because like I don't want to feed people and I don't want to like do that. Like I'm all for that. However, it's just like, why wasn't I told this? I'm the only other elf you've seen in like how long, and you're not gonna pull me aside and tell me what's going on? Like that loses trust with me. So I don't really trust her right now. However, I am having like a crisis in my brain. So I'm like, but I want to know more, but I don't trust you type thing. So yeah, that's kind of all that happened with her today.
Yeah,
a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, fair. Yeah. Thank you, Leah. Last but not least, with that 21 also. Hex.
Yeah. Okay, before I start, I want to point out one thing. I got new glasses, and I don't know if you could tell. Nobody noticed, but thanks. No, but look at the shape. Look at the shape of them.
They're
it's a hexagon.
Oh my god.
Are they really?
I didn't notice that.
I don't have my
That's
glasses
Did you
on.
do
I
that
can
on purpose?
tell
Yeah.
the shape. You did it on purpose?
So
I got
sick.
two new
I
glasses,
love
and
that.
they're both like kind of wireframe, and so these are hexagons, and those are just kind of
That's
heavier.
so
circles.
I
good.
really like
Yeah.
them.
See, that's
Yeah.
commitment. I like
Yeah,
that.
commitment.
Uh,
Kind of
Oh
inspiration.
my god.
So, okay. Now to Hex. I think Battle, I think this whole session, Hex was in a place that he feels not necessarily the most comfortable, but this is where he's probably the most practiced in his life.
Mhm.
And so being woken up in the middle of the night after, doing a watch when you're expecting danger and then going into it, like this is something that it's his bread and butter. And so he feels very calm, right? Like he's past the point of like, there's still like the rush of battle, but there's this kind of calm knowing that he knows his instincts will help and carry him. And I think what's so cool about this session is that Hex gets to experience like battle with people, this kind of battle with people that he's never battled with like this, like the orc tag team with Leah. Like for him, it's just like that's like such a bonding moment. I think when you in kind of these tight melee, you don't know what's kind of happening. You're kind of scrapping with this enemy that's like way bigger and way stronger than you. And they come in with the first blow and you come in like tag teaming with your echo, and then you get snatched up and they get the final blow. It's like this, like, this sense of like unity and bonding and like a brother / sisterhood that's like forged in that for Hex, like there's nothing higher than that. Like he knows no other family besides what's forged in that kind of kiln. And so I definitely think that like the bond with Leah kind of bumped up even again through the battle. And I think that his bond with Lee Sung-dae is strong, but like some others have said, like it is definitely a red flag that they didn't go after Celia when she went down the river. And I mean, it also, with the kind of Hex's knowledge of like how battles kind of work out, it's not lost on him that most of the people who are hanging back from the battle, whether from injury or just not doing anything, were also the people that didn't go after Celia. Like Turris was in the thick of it. Lee Sung-dae was battling, but he didn't jump in. I don't really hold that against him, but like I want to get his name right. Turris was like all messed up and he jumped in. So like my respect for Turris and Lee Sung-dae are definitely gone up, but the rest of them I feel a little like, you weren't in the thick of it, and then you weren't in the thick of it again. And then at the end, that whole, I don't know, borderline genocidal speech by Erelith Mendelinen, right? But yes, okay. This is where my notes are. So if you ever see me looking this way or this way, I'm not. It's where this notes land over this
That's
way.
great.
So.
Thank you for taking notes.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
I have all of their names in bold, and I always misplace where they are. Okay. Yeah, I think it kind of, there were things that she said that tickled at Hex in a way that, and Hex doesn't like to be tickled. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Good info. Good to know.
If they, like Hex is like
good,
she,
fun
He
fact.
does not
That's
seem
good,
like the
right.
type
I was
who
gonna
would
say,
enjoy a tic
yeah.
tac.
yeah.
No.
So I think that's all. I think my like I think Hex finds it endearing that Belle would like want to check up on him. I don't think he finds it annoying. I think he finds it kind of endearing. Like, okay, she's like just wants to check in, and he may be like very brusque and like kind of efficient with his communication, but I think he's still, there is a part of him that's like, okay, she cares, and that's okay. Like that's okay for her to care. And I wish I had more interactions with Mavis this session, but I feel like our bond is still pretty strong. So that's, I think that's it. I think that's all for my thing. Yeah, I got you.
That's awesome. Great. Well, great job, everyone. Thanks for playing. Great session today. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Hope to see you all next time.
Really quick before we go, can I just say the map is so dang beautiful? That's so
it's
cool.
so
Very
Just like
pretty.
a really
So,
quick, brief shout
yeah.
out for that. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Our maps are tokens. They're all by Chepeku. The gold standard. The gold standard for D&D maps. They have a Patreon. Highly, 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 highly recommend. If you are watching this and if you are a dungeon master and you want the best maps that you could possibly do, that you could possibly have for your players, check them out. It's
good.
inexpensive. You get every map that they make comes with at least 6 versions of it. The map that we just saw, there are 5 other versions of it with different assets, different vibes, different colors. Some of them don't have mushrooms, some of them don't have tunnels, some of them don't have caves. Like it's amazing.
So good.
Cool.
And they have been making scenes, cinematic areas, like paintings, art for each of their maps.
That's so
Sweet.
cool.
So
It's so cool. I just was
We
super
saw
blown
one
away.
last session.
It was like really, really cool today.
Yeah.
it's amazing. And they've recently come out with tokens that are all customizable. I've made every single token that we've used that aren't the players is one that I have made using their website.
That's so
So
cool.
So cool.
Sweet.
I was
It's
wondering how you
amazing.
got that Celia one. I was like, how does she have
It's
2?
so cool.
Yeah.
It's because you can customize all their tokens. It's amazing.
Cool.
They are incredible. Please be a patron of theirs if you like things and like using maps and tokens and art and shit. It's great. But yeah, the map is great. Thank
Yeah.
you all for watching and playing.
Cool. Okay, yay.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Now,
Guys,
bye.
bye!
Thank you for enjoying this audio-only presentation of Reincarnation, a D&D campaign from Predicting Chaos. Once again, our cast members are Tyler Lee, Bella, Kate, Sage, and Sebastian. Our recording is done by Sailor Sunday, and our music is provided by Epidemic Sound and Alexander Nakarada. Check out the podcast description for additional links. Feel free to leave a review if you liked the show, and we hope you'll tune in to the next episode.